tell me, just what is it that you want to do?
Well, we want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do.
Well, when, baby? Let's go.
We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a party. Yeah!
Hey now, everybody, it is Thursday night in the Chicago suburbs, and it is time for more Thirsty Thursday Night Thunder. I am your host, Beer Money Vic. It is Thursday, February 1st. I had to check my phone again to verify the date, because I forget those things. How's everybody doing? It's a mild 37 degrees out here. We are having a little bit warmer weather that I prefer for this time of the year. This is like spring-like weather we're having right now. It was in the mid-50s today, set a new record for the Midwest Chicagoland area. I took my kid out for a walk. It felt good, but kind of want to get back into that 20 degree high kind of feeling because I don't like this. My allergies are kind of bothering me because of right away that warm weather came back. And then all the snow that we got this month is already gone. We had a good amount of 8 to 10 inches out there. It's all melted. Now you just look out the window and everything, all you see is dead grass, bare trees, and like some mud from the melted snow. It does not look pretty. Where has my winter gone? Please come back. Good news is it's only February 1st. So we have about 2 months of freezing temperatures, snow, all that good stuff. So hopefully some of it comes back because I want it. Let's get to the festivities. This is the last beer in the house right now, which is probably why I keep putting off that trip to the liquor store. You know, I've been getting a little lazy. I should have gone like 2 weeks ago, but now I like to have a few on Thursday, but now this is all I'm going to have for beer. I don't know how I'm going to feel when I'm done with this. I might go make a cocktail. I have some Sprite and Bacardi in the fridge. That'll do. With some fruit juice. That'll do. That'll do just fine. Or I might just go drink some water and be lame. I don't know. So how about it, everybody? A toast to fellowship and fraternity. Salud. All right, let's get rocking. We got Borderlands 3 queued up right now, per usual. We are making our way through the campaign still. I think not last week, but the week before, I think we got to Necrotafeo, which is the last planet you get to in the game, which is the final planet. And there's only a handful of main missions left. And then we're gonna roll credits, turn on that mayhem mode, and let the good times roll. Then it is on. Everything scales up. You're in end game territory there, and that's, I'm not gonna say it's when the game gets good, but the game gets even better. So, man, I got these flickering lights here. I'm having some problems that, you know, I've been in this house for almost 4 years now, and never had a problem with the lights. So they're starting to flicker. I think they're going out. Hopefully it's not some kind of short. I don't know. But let's get Mama Jammin' now. How about it? Shall we? Oh, first let's pop in the Discord. Trying to see if the sound's registering. Continue. Oh yeah, Discord. Voice channel. Connected. Cool. All right. I'm just going to start farting around until my mates show up. I got Guardian tokens. So I've been playing also off stream. This baby right here. Infinite Wealth. Not really a huge Yakuza series fan. But I played Like a Dragon. The 2020 release, and it's amazing. I absolutely loved it. The turn-based combat was an immediate turn on because I did play Yakuza 0. I tried it. I was turned off by the brawler style of combat. I got bored really within 1 hour or so. I was already bored of it. And then so the Infinite Wealth, not Infinite Wealth, but the Like a Dragon, you know, good sense of humor. It's a cool, fun JRPG. It's really cool. And then Infinite Wealth, this rant is about the death of physical media and games, because if you want to play a game and you're a collector, a physical collector, if you want to play a game on release date, it's kind of hard, because I was planning on picking up it at Target because I got gift cards, and they were not keeping it in the store. It was an online only item, and I'm not about to wait. You know, if I'm getting a brand new game paying full price, I want to play it day one. I don't want to play it Monday or Tuesday after release when it drops on a Friday. If I'm paying full price, I want to play it that Friday. Hey now, Rob. Oh, and he's gone. So anyway, GameStop didn't have it in stock. I didn't pre-order it because I was banking on getting it from Target. So GameStop was out of stock on it. Having to look up 2 or 3 different Best Buys before I found it, and just went and picked it up on my lunch break and popped it in that night, and off I was. But it's getting hoard out there for physical collectors. You there, Rob? You good?
Yeah, I'm there now. I joined on my PC at first, forgetting that I need to use the phone to throw it to the PlayStation.
Sucker.
Yeah.
I just realized, I hope Brandon's game's working this week.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah,
it'll work by around the time I need to go to bed.
Well, if at all, because I think something's busted with this game. I don't know if it's a shift.
Jeez.
I'm starting to think that it's not a shift issue, but like an account or some kind of bug.
Yeah, I don't know.
Save bug or something. I have no idea. It's kind of an odd, weird problem to have. You know.
Yeah.
But how's it going?
All right. I just I was playing Remake, and I happened to look at my phone, and there was a Twitter alert that Amazon had the Portal. So I dropped my controller and ran to my computer, but all the bots were screwing it up, and now it's back out of stock. So,
do you want me to send you alerts when I see it? Because I
if you ever do, the thing is, I'm not stuck. I'm hoping to buy it from Amazon because I have a buttload of loaded up gift cards there. But I mean, if you ever see something, throw it my way.
I will. Madman, what's happening, dude? Glad you could check it out, man. I saw you were on earlier. You were streaming earlier, Madman, but I was at work, and my boss was supposed to go on lunch. I was going to check out your stream on my lunch break, but she never went. And she sits right behind me, so that's not really possible during work hours. My boss is cool, but she's not that cool, so glad you could pop in. Appreciate the hangman. But yeah, Rob, earlier today, I saw that the Portal was in stock at some Best Buys. Like, you had to check locations.
Yeah, that was yesterday. It's basically what they're doing is it's store pickup only. So you go to log in, and then it checks to see if you have one close by, and if you don't, then it won't let you buy it.
Okay, because
It's really annoying.
Because the Twitter bots that I follow, they're like, you have to check availability or something, and I'm like, what does that mean? Like,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm guessing the reason Best Buy does that is to help avoid bots, like buying them.
Sure.
'Cause bots aren't gonna go to the store and pick it up.
Right, they're not
person
gonna.
has to do it.
They're not making that transaction. I guess that's a good way of doing it.
It's just a guess. I don't know if that's really what's going on. But
Gotcha. If that thing drops to like $50-$75, I'll probably get one, because lately playing Infinite Wealth, it's such like a weird, it's such dialogue heavy, and I'm like, I could just be doing this in bed right now instead of like sneaking off to the computer or whatever.
Yeah.
That's like the first time I've actually had an itch or like feel the quote unquote need for one.
Yeah, I won't say it's like a dialogue thing. It's just any time. Like I could just go chill up in bed and play I mean, there are things I wouldn't play. Like I wouldn't go through like the main quest of Cyberpunk with it.
Totally,
You know?
totally. I would just
But-
do,
Like I'm replaying FF7 Remake right now.
Yeah.
Like, just to kind of experience. Like, I'll happily sit there and do that, wherever.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But, so, I don't know.
Yeah, if I'm ever playing a game that's like requires some kind of grind or like inconsequential gameplay,
Yeah.
all the way, totally. It'll serve that purpose. But yeah, you're right. I would
Yeah.
definitely wouldn't be mainlining a brand new game. Like
Right. Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
not for
I
me.
mean, if I was doing like side quests on Cyberpunk or something, sure.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. So if like all of a sudden my character stops moving and I stop talking, it's because um, Amazon got it back in stock.
Oh, sure. Or yeah, just give a quick shout out. All right, Madman. Yeah, lurk. I don't have any. Madman, thanks for the. I forget what you call those things. My brain's just. But yeah, I don't have any of that set up. I've tried to set it up. It took quite a bit of time, and I just said, you know what, forget it. So appreciate the lurk though, my man. We'll be here all night. We just got started. Well, I'll be here all night. I think Rob's got a bedtime in like 30 minutes. Nah, I'm just
Not
kidding.
30.
I know.
Yeah, like an hour at least.
I'm playing. All right, we gotta find a vehicle, bro.
I normally work from home on Fridays, but I gotta go in tomorrow, so I can't like do my usual. Like I'll get up, but I won't like shower and get ready until like before lunch and all that stuff.
Copy that.
But I can't do that tomorrow. So what about you? What's going on with you?
Oh, nothing, dude. Enjoying Infinite Wealth. I think I just cracked open the story because I don't know if you've heard any of the reviews or hearsay, but there's literally 7 to 8 hours of dialogue and story before the game. Like, yeah, it's just
funny.
before it sets you free.
I haven't read anything because, at a minimum, I want to play Like a Dragon before that. I mean,
Sure.
I know I told you I'm thinking about trying the mainline games, but I've heard it's good. That's all I need to know. I'll get to it later.
Yeah, I love it. It has like what I like about it is it has really, really cool characters, and it's one of the few games that will make me like laugh out loud. It's really good.
Like
with
a
the humor.
Dragon was like that, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. It's because the main character like plays video games and is like a video game guy,
Yeah.
and he's also kind of like a mimbo, So he's always like make believing, like when he's fighting people, he's like the whole battlefield turns into like this like he's in a video game. It's so good. It's so clever how they do stuff.
It's definitely making me want to check it out. There's so many things like I'm inspired to play right now.
I hear you.
I'm losing my mind.
I know, dude.
Like we started watching the Harry Potter movies last weekend with my kids.
Oh, cool. All of them are
And yeah, well we're going to. We're only on the second one, but
nice.
But like that's making me want to play Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, okay.
So it's like I'm trying to fight this like, severe video game ADD.
Right.
But first world problems, bro.
Oh, we went the wrong way. We gotta back out of this section.
Alright.
We could kill these guys first, though.
Alright.
You don't watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, do you?
I've seen it a few times.
Oh, okay.
So like I know it. I really should watch it because every
Okay.
one I've watched I've loved. I just I don't like follow it.
Gotcha. No, because there's this funny like moment that happened that reminded me of a joke from It's Always Sunny. So I was gonna reference that It's Always Sunny joke to help me tell the story of this other thing, but
The only one I even really remember, and even this saying I remember it is kind of a stretch.
Sure.
It's just because it's been a long time. Was the dentist system?
Oh, I don't know if I remember that one.
I don't remember it that well. It's like something to do with like dating girls or picking up girls. And
Oh,
it's
is that the one when he's
the
recording
dentist.
when he's recording them in bed? Is that
I
one?
don't think so.
Okay.
I don't remember that.
All right.
But
No, probably not then.
no, it's like he's got this system for it, and it's called the Dennis system, and it's like an acronym. Like each
Oh, sure.
letter stands for something.
I love it.
And I don't remember what it was. It was just ridiculous, as I'm sure you can
Yeah.
imagine.
Right. He's very scandalous with women, like borderline criminal, like offender.
Yeah.
All right, there's a hunt over here. Is what we're doing.
Oh, okay. Hang on, there's a... Where are you? Oh,
I want to go check out this nook.
So what anime are you gonna watch?
I already tried Demon Slayer.
I've never seen that.
It's
not for you.
I saw one episode. I'm like, why could I not like anime? It seemed
Like you thought it was really good, or you didn't?
no. I totally was like, I don't care if I watch anymore.
Oh,
I've tried
Dude.
to like so many animes, but
I can't. I don't know what. I've never seen that. Just go try to watch Attack on Titan.
okay, I will do that.
I'm not saying it's the best thing ever. Like I'm not trying to like overhype it.
I hear it
but
is though.
It's got a very like stories. I mean, it's mature. Like not in the. Like, I just mean like the story wise.
It's very like quote unquote serious or like.
Yeah, I mean it's dark.
There you go.
Dark is.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not. It's very bleak.
This Demon Slayer was pretty. I was surprised they did what they did in the first episode. They like killed this guy's entire family, including like children. I'm like, whoa, I did not expect that. I thought they would like be alive still, but like really effed up. But no, they were like straight up slaughtered. Like whoa, like we're talking about like 5-year-olds and babies. Like oh,
yeah, I mean,
that's pretty good.
You see stuff like that in this.
Okay.
The like the setup of it is like 100 years before the show. These things called Titans, which are like basically imagine like
I've seen it.
Giant human beings, yeah,
with no skin.
Like show up, yeah, they like show up on. Well, they have skin, but they have like really deformed faces. There's like
okay.
There's some that don't have skin. But,
oh, okay. I keep seeing the muscle.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Gotcha.
But basically they showed up on Earth and just started like killing humans.
Yeah.
And so like all of humanity created this wall to live behind.
Gotcha.
And it's like there's 3 walls like inside each other, so it's like people that live inside the outermost wall or like the
elite,
the lowest class.
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, no, like
Opposite.
the outermost, or like and then and it like gets more elite going into the innermost because you know they're like the most secured.
Gotcha.
But,
so they're still in. They're all in the wall, but it's like the people
Yeah.
closest to the barrier are.
There's like an outer ring, a middle ring, and an
okay, gotcha.
But it's like nobody really knows where the Titans came from, like, just because they only kind of like barely venture outside the wall to investigate. Like they don't really have like solid ways of killing the Titans. So it's like about what goes on inside the wall and like and trying to figure out like where the Titans came from and what they are. But it's good.
Gotcha. Where's that at? I wonder. I should look up where that's at.
Where you can watch it? You can watch it on Hulu or Crunchyroll.
Oh, Hulu, sweet. Yeah, because I'm definitely
the only thing
not gonna do Crunchyroll.
The only downside to watching it on Hulu, and you don't have to worry about this for a while, is I don't know if you watch. Do you watch in English?
I like watching subbed.
Oh, you do? Okay, never mind.
Yes.
Because I don't like watching subtitles.
Gotcha.
But the very last episode isn't in dubbed on Hulu yet. If you watch subtitles, then it won't. It only just came out. That's why. Like the dubbed last episode.
Gotcha.
But if you watch in subtitles, it's not a problem for you.
Yeah, to me, it's. I think we've had this discussion. It's a more. Oh, we're blocked off. Oh no, we're not. Sweet. I just feel like it's a more authentic experience to hear the actual native tongue, even though you can't understand it.
I will say this: the voice acting in English is good, but I know a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
like to do it. I'm a slow reader, so doing
Oh, okay.
subtitles for me kind of like ruins it.
Which is so weird,
So,
Rob. I am a really slow reader. But with
and you don't mind doing it?
no, with subtitled, I'm like skimming, like boom, 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 boom,
Uh,
like comprehending, reading, comprehending. It's
yeah.
weird. I can't explain it, but like when I'm reading something, I have to start over literally like 3 or 4 words in because I'm already like my brain is like dozing off as I'm like
Yeah.
trying to process what's going on. Mm-hmm. Did you see that? What happened?
No.
Brennan joined and then left.
Oh no. I missed it. I was paying attention to the subtitles.
Oh, I turned the subtitles off for this game.
I keep them on because the way I need to just mess with the audio, but the game audio is really quiet in my headphones.
Oh,
I need
okay.
to just go in and mess with them, but it's fine. I'm not really playing for like the jokes are funny and all that, but
Sure, sure. I'm worried for Wonderlands because the that's the funniest Borderlands game, and
so why are you
we're gonna miss all the jokes because we're not gonna be listening. We're gonna be talking and playing. But it has the best. It's so good.
I'll figure out my audio mixing. I know I can do it. I just haven't messed with it.
Like if you ever play it by yourself, like when we're not playing, like if you want to do side stuff or have multiple characters, like it's good. It's really funny.
Well, I mean, I really liked the DLC one, if you know that
Oh,
came
the
from.
the jackpot one.
No, like Tiny Tina's
Oh yeah, exactly,
like
exactly.
Dragon Assault on Dragon Keep.
Yes,
That's
sir.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really like that.
it was
Yo,
good. It's more of that. Hey, oh man.
Hey, what's up?
yeah, you guys are gonna have to join me again
Okay.
because it's not
Okay.
All right, you want to do it now?
Yeah, let's do it now. We're in the final stretch.
how are you guys doing?
We're excellent. How are you, man?
Doing all right. I'm just tired.
Yeah. Everybody's tired around here right now. My kid, my wife. My kid's got he's sick again. He's got
No.
strep and an ear infection. But he's on antibiotics and he's acting like himself, but by like 7 o'clock he is so freaking tired. Like eyes are like glazed over and hard blinks. But yeah, it's being sick just drains him a little more than usual. But of course he's still acting himself, bouncing around, being obnoxious. He's starting to do like obnoxious kid stuff. Like when he laughs, he'll like get inches from your face and like laugh all weird and dumb. It's like, come on, okay, I've gotta say, hey, space, please. You gotta give us space.
Yeah.
So he's starting to do that kind of weird
That's
stuff.
not going to get better for a while. Just warning you.
That's funny. While we're waiting, I could do my skill point, assign my skill point. But yeah, he's just starting to do that kind of stuff. Did I tell you he's starting to fart on us? Nobody taught him that. We don't do that around here. We crop dust around here.
My 3-year-old learned how to fart on command. I'm not kidding.
That's interesting.
Like she can just rip one whenever she wants to, and she thinks it's
Wow,
hilarious.
that is
Kind of
fun.
is,
That
at
is
least for
funny.
now.
Yeah, but he'll come running. Like I'll be in the living room, and he'll come running out of his room or playroom, and then just like sit on my knee, and then and then go running away laughing. Like it's funny that kids figure that out on their own. That farting on people is funny because, like I said, he didn't learn that from us. We don't do that. He just like naturally. It's like walking and blinking and all that. Like it just comes naturally, I guess.
Nice.
Dude, Brandon, I have not been to Guido's server in like a couple of weeks, and I just dipped in there because it was slow at work one day, and I saw like a PC Mac debate, and I'm like, oh my god, I just want to say that I'm sorry that, uh, you know,
Yeah.
it looked like a quite unpleasant conversation, and I have a friend who is on Mac because he does art for a living, and
Mm-hmm.
so Macintosh computers, naturally are the best tool for that. And I have all
Mm-hmm.
my Steam PC friends like, why don't you get a PC? You can just get a PC and then get this hardware and graphics card and then this program, it'll work just fine. And he's like, everybody at my work uses Mac. Why would I be the only one with a PC? Like, I'm just like, but they don't. It's like every few months it comes up, hey, here's this PC on sale. Like, I have a Mac,
Mm-hmm.
guys, I'm good. And I just like reading all that dumb commentary and stuff, I'm like, oh come on, this like, why is this a thing any like these days? What year is it, man? Like like
Yeah.
console wars, computer wars, whatever you call it, like, come on now.
Yeah. Well, and that like for that there was, I mean there's quite a bit of stuff going on just as far as like it's not just it's not just Mac versus PC, but it's also just like like there's also just the
Oh, wrong way, guys, sorry, this way.
what is it, the certification situation.
Well, yeah.
That there's that, and then also just also with just as far as bantering, I love Headshot, like Chris is a great guy.
Mm-hmm.
I love him to death.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it's just it's just it's like the sarcasm never stops. And so
Yeah,
when
I don't think he was being serious, but I could see how it didn't make the situation any better.
right, well, yeah, but and both Epic and Headshot are like that, and so it's just like guys, can you just be serious for a moment?
Sure.
So and I know that and Chris can be serious. He can be serious when he needs to be,
Mm-hmm.
but that's every once in a while. But still, though, it's just like, guys, just chill out for
Right.
once.
Yeah. I don't need this right now.
So
I don't
yeah,
need the whole story. They just like digging into you on Mac versus PC stuff.
yeah, basically that, and one of the things is that I eventually want to get back into PC gaming. As I already have, I've already gotten back into PlayStation,
Mm-hmm.
as I grew up on PS1, so and just haven't gotten back to PC gaming. But anyways,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so just wanted to get back to that eventually, but just with for one thing, I also want to get a PS5, and more specifically a PS5 Pro when those
Mm-hmm.
eventually when those are available
On the shelf
but
somewhere, yeah.
yeah, on the shelf,
And not just a news report.
yeah, not just a news report, and I'm not clamoring for it either. So, and plus, I mean, one of the things that I mentioned too is that we just bought a house.
Yeah. Oh, and I remember that stuff. Like I
That
know.
means you don't need to buy anything else, Brandon. So go buy a PS5. Just kidding.
Yeah. Um. So yeah.
Yeah, there's just some other obnoxious stuff in there, Rob. That was like, I was like, oh come on. Like I felt felt bad immediately for Brandon. Like I understood his frustration, but nobody else seemed to like read the room, like in terms of like letting up, quote unquote.
Yeah. So
I gotcha.
yeah, and I talked to both Prime, and part of it is on me. Like it probably wasn't the best idea to just basically let loose.
No, but hey, if you're frustrated sometimes, like that's you weren't. You didn't. I don't think you did anything wrong. Straight up.
Right.
Straight up.
But but those kind of conversations are much better for one-on-one conversations.
Sure.
Rather than
airing it out there.
yeah.
I hear you.
Letting other people like basically including other people.
Cool.
Letting other people see the conversation.
Airing it out there, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
In literally a public forum.
Yeah. So not the most appropriate, but yeah.
Anyway.
So, but yeah.
Well, you can talk Mac versus PC all you want, but the real battle is Steam Deck versus the world.
Versus the world. The underdog.
Yes.
I saw that
Supposedly that thing hasn't sold very many
Steam Deck or what?
units, but they don't announce it. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Steam
really?
Deck.
Mm.
I think that's like based on theories.
Sure,
they
sure.
don't say how many they've sold,
Speculation, yeah.
so I don't know. Yeah.
Whoa, nice.
I'm over here following Brandon around. I don't know where I'm.
Yeah, I'm kind of just like.
Oh, yeah.
You uncovering the corners there?
I was just running and I leveled up.
I'm putting in work over here.
I'm putting in work over here.
How'd you guys get up there? Oh, there's like.
Oh, shoot! Sorry, gotta.
Excuse
Amazon.
me. Oh,
Sorry.
go for it, dude. We got you.
No, come on.
Rob's trying to get a PS Portal, Brandon.
What's that?
The PlayStation Portal? The PlayStation handheld?
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to be AFK for a
No.
minute. Well, these guys are serious now. I gotta, like, actually be strategic. The levels just went up, like, to equal ours.
Yeah.
Have you seen Oppenheimer, Brandon?
No, is it any good?
We saw it last weekend. I thought it was just okay.
Okay.
I thought it was just okay. I really like Christopher Nolan's movies. That's like one of my least favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah. I like his.
What?
So here's the thing. Maybe it was half my fault, I guess. I was kind of expecting it to be a movie about making the bomb.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I heard a clap and a can I get
I got it.
Can I get a hell yeah, brother?
It's not. There's no like ship date yet. Like it's not supposed to. I'm not supposed to get it till like the end of the month.
Nice.
But as long as I know
Alright.
it's coming.
That was
Hang
fast.
on, I'm waiting for my email from
Yeah,
Amazon.
do it. Need to get all the confirmation.
Come on, Amazon, email me.
Or is it like those times with the PS5, like you had it in the cart and then you get an email like, "Oh, sorry," you know?
No, well that. I never had that with Amazon, but I mean,
okay.
I got the order placed like confirmation. So your Amazon.com order of PlayStation Portal. It says delivery date pending. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Congratulations, brother.
Nice.
Yes.
Gadgets are fun.
Oh,
But I will
I've
warn
been,
you,
like ever since.
the chase is better than the kill. No, I'm kidding. You're gonna get it and be like, okay, cool. Now
No,
what
man, I
else?
did the same thing to get my PS5. And
Oh,
the only
sweet.
thing I'm afraid of is that, like, I know some people haven't had good, like, Wi-Fi luck with it. So I'm, like, a little afraid of that.
Yeah.
But
It seems like it's
I have good
sporadic.
Wi-Fi. I just bought a
Cool.
new system, so.
Cool.
That reminds me, I need to get a new modem because the one that I have, like I'm basically renting from Verizon. Therefore, I'm spending more money
Sure.
than I really need to.
Right. Right. A lot of people, yeah, just buy their own and it pays for itself, like within a couple months or whatever,
Yeah.
or or a little more than that. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I should talk to my buddies to see what they got. Because I want to get a really good one.
Sure. Sure.
I don't start paying for itself in a year. So.
Yeah, sounds about right for a decent one probably. Because I know there's like Wi-Fi like 5.0 now or something like that. Like
7 is the new one, but if you
Gotcha.
want 7, you're gonna pay for it. Like Amazon's, hang on, like they own Eero, and the Eero 7 for one router
Mhm.
for 7 is $600.
whoosh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that'll
that's
pay for itself. That'll pay for itself in 5 years.
I'll send you, Brandon. I'll post you what I just got, and
Ooh.
I like it so far. And you don't need. I got three of these guys. You probably don't need 3 of them.
Well, because you got several floors and whatnot, right? What about a mesh network, Robbie?
Yeah,
Is
I've
that
got
something?
one.
Oh, okay.
That's what I have.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Let's see. Oh, by the way, Rob, did you ever you see see the video I sent you?
Oh, I saw it. I didn't watch it yet though.
Oh, okay.
I looked at it on my phone when I was at work the other day, and I was like, I gotta look at this at home, and then I forgot about it.
Yeah.
But no, I'll take a look at it. The dual wield video,
Yeah, dual swords. Yeah.
or dual swords, yeah. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah. Oh my.
Whoa. I'm just following you guys. I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
We're going the right way.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your Oppenheimer conversation.
Oh, that's all good. I like the excitement. I might clip it.
I'll make sure to post it in Steam Deck when I get my, my portal.
And be like, oops, wrong channel, wink. No, I was just saying it was more about Oppenheimer himself rather than building the bomb. Like I thought it was gonna be a lot of like not behind the scenes, but like, in depth about how they like thought of it, like doing, like actually like more about building up the bomb and stuff. But it was more about him and his politics and marriage, and which is all interesting.
So you were watching it to try to learn how to build a bomb.
Yeah, the Anarchist Cookbook.
And you're
You can't.
disappointed that you didn't learn how to build a bomb.
You can't even get the Anarchist Cookbook anymore. So I was trying to come up with something here. And it was long, man. Like I knew it was a long movie, but it felt long.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I've seen some long movies, and I'm like, yeah, it had good pacing, and the 3 hours weren't bad. Nah, dude, this one. We might have to come back here later because there's nothing here right now. I just wanted to check out this little crevice or whatever. But yeah, like I remember getting up to get water and pausing it. And I'm like, there's like an hour and 50 minutes left. Like, oh my lord.
Oh my god.
So it was okay. Like it was funny. I finished watching it and I told my wife I kind of want to watch Interstellar now. Like, it makes me want to watch a different.
I've watched that movie like 2 or 3 times, and I still don't.
Oh, I
quite
love
get
it.
it.
I love it.
I love
still
all
haven't
his
seen it yet.
movies.
Oh, I was telling. I don't know if you heard, but yeah,
It's really good.
I love Nolan's movies. They're so freaking good. Batman,
yeah.
Inception.
Oh yeah.
All like
I still haven't seen Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, that's
really?
Hot take. That's my favorite Nolan Batman movie.
Really?
I like it. I like it more than Dark Knight.
Really? Ooh,
Yeah.
them fighting words.
But I really, but Dark Knight Rises is amazing, dude. They're both freaking good movies. And I've heard people. There's a podcast I listen to where the guy is a movie buff. Sorry, this way. Let's go check this out. This guy's a movie buff, and Batman Begins is his favorite of the trilogy.
Okay.
Now that's
I
one.
haven't seen the third, but Batman Begins is my favorite.
Really? Oh, it's so. I don't want to say.
To me, it's like the butterflies. Like that was the first like watching a comic movie where it was like, oh my god, this is. I think it's like a nostalgia thing.
It's
in other
legit.
words.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
I remember the way I felt when I first watched that movie and being like,
Mhm.
wow, I can't believe a Batman movie could be this good.
Well, I guess that's what you get when you get like. I don't know how you feel about Nolan or anything, but I think he's like a prestigious filmmaker. That's what you get when you get like.
Oh yeah.
When you get
yeah.
like Steven Spielberg to make like a comic movie, you know. But yeah, Dark Knight Rises, I love it. I love like Bane's like his like I know Joker is all about the psychological warfare, but I think Bane like turns it up even more, in my opinion. But Heath Ledger's performance is like
Yeah.
I like Bane as a villain more, but Heath Ledger's performance is a better performance, if that makes sense to any of you guys.
Mm,
I can
okay.
understand that.
Yeah, I could get.
But I like
that.
Bane as a bad guy. Like he's like Batman's equal mentally and physically. You know, like he's just as smart and cunning as Batman, and he could also like bench press him. You know, like he's the hulking. He's like the Hulk
yeah.
mixed with like, Richard Reed or something. So, I mean and I like the beginning, the intro, like the beginning of Dark Knight. There's the bank robbery sequence, and Dark Knight Rises is like that plane hijacking kind of deal. I think that's like, I like that intro better personally.
Sure.
It's a more like a fantastical quote unquote sequence, and how they filmed it. I watched the behind the scenes how they filmed it and stuff. It's all pretty crazy. Anyway, comic movies, hell yeah.
Nice. I think.
I remember when they announced Heath Ledger being like, wow, that's terrible.
I just saw today someone's like, oh yeah, by the way, here's what the internet looked like when Heath Ledger got cast, and everybody's like, burn the studio down. Brandon, you got something to say? Sorry, we keep stepping on you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, just as far as just ranking the movies, I think I think it was like the second one was the best, and then the first one, and then the third one.
Ooh, do you like the third one at all, or is it just...
Oh yeah,
Okay.
all of them.
Gotcha.
Don't get me wrong, all of them
Okay.
are really good.
Because some people straight up don't like the third one,
Yeah.
which I could see why. I think it's different. It's different than the other two.
No, I mean, Tom Hardy is great.
I love Tom Hardy.
First off, he's a great actor. And like, yeah, so
It was
I
fun.
did not watch it for any reason. A lot of time went on, and now I'm all three of them again in sequence, which is why I haven't done it. Should do that before it gets nice out again while it's still cold. And
Yeah.
I like being indoors.
You have a good excuse to be inside, yeah.
yeah.
Part of the making of is when they were, Tom Hardy got cast and all that. Him and Nolan were talking, and he was giving him like his workout plan. Like, yeah, I'm gonna like bulk up. I got a trainer, and Nolan's like, no. He's like, I don't want Bane to be like this massive figure. I want him to be more of like a brute that looks like strongman brute, like a circus strongman. So like, don't worry about getting chiseled and big shoulders, but just look like, because you ever see those World's Strongest Man people, like they don't look like gym rats. They just look like big people, and that's what Nolan's vision for Bane was like.
Yeah, and that's a perfect one.
Sure.
Like, perfect view. Of...
Because there's a scene when Bane's shirt is off, and he kind of has like a gut, even like he's just got mass.
Yeah, he's just like a big dude.
Yeah.
And rightly he should be.
Mm-hmm.
So he should he should definitely be like, functionally
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
ginormous.
not like, oh, I can hardly wipe my own butt. My arms are so big. My biceps are so big.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely not looked juiced up. Even though that's basically Bane's thing. is
Right.
that-
He's like roided up, like
yeah.
with some chemical or whatever, right?
Yeah, with Venom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm only vaguely familiar with the real character, or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. He's not real at all, but you know what I'm
No,
saying.
I
You-
know what you're talking about.
The real Bane.
He's a luchador. I saw this
I was listening to
Funko.
a podcast tonight on the way home, and
Uh-huh.
somebody was saying how they didn't realize until they were an adult that Conan the Barbarian wasn't a real, like, historical figure.
That's funny. It sounds
Like
like
they just grew up thinking it was like, they said like Attila
Oh.
the Hun or something. Like I just thought
right,
it was like a. Oh.
like Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah.
You mean Impaler?
Speaking of
Yeah,
that, if you want
yeah.
a good, if you want a good anime to watch, Netflix Castlevania.
Oh yeah, I heard.
good.
I've heard really good things about that one.
Brandon, it's funny you say
It's not. I mean, it's what, just to get this out there. It's not. It's
Yeah.
not like it's anime, but it's a Western-made thing. It's not a Japanese thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
But-
I'm well aware of that.
No, I was saying I went to high school with this kid, and he was telling me one day about this vampire called Vlad the Impaler. And I was,
really?
yeah, and I'm like, that's a cool name. And it took me years until I think I saw it on paper. And I'm like, oh, Impaler. This guy just doesn't know English. Like, he doesn't know how to read. He was probably reading a book too and said Impaler. Like, no, he's an Impaler. Vlad the Impaler. So now every time I say Vlad, I say the Impaler.
That's funny.
And just wait for someone to correct me.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I think it's a funny bit. Like, it's like a one-way inside joke that nobody else knows but me.
Gotcha.
I was
I got you, bro.
I was in my 20s before I realized that the disease was called Alzheimer's and not old timers.
Dude, that's me too.
It's both.
Like
No,
it's
I know it makes sense. To it was like old timers. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
it's
You
like
know,
it was called
And it
old.
wasn't until like my grandmother had it that I was like, oh, I see now.
I think it was called old timers, but maybe people got upset because it poked fun at the elderly, so they said we'll call it Alzheimer's, like, because that sounds
Like we can all get it.
right.
I don't know. I don't know. Got nothing.
We're all susceptible. But it sounds too close to like old timers, you know, to be coincidence or whatever.
Coincidence?
Yeah.
I think.
It is 2024. I mean, you know, we gotta be careful.
Right. Not to mock the elderly, especially when you're driving or anything. Some dude over here.
It's a joke in my neighborhood because like everybody has, like, I don't know why they do it, but everybody has like student driver and new driver stickers on their car.
Even though they're not.
Like, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't see teenagers driving these cars.
I
It's,
see
like,
that a lot.
not even like old people. It's like just adults.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I don't know. There's a lot of, I mean, I don't know what it is, but it's one of those things that's like, you cried wolf. Like, nobody pays attention to it anymore.
Sure. Ooh.
I just had this realization that I'm gonna see if I can use my that one gun that I found in my other game. It's Breath of the Dying.
Ooh. Oh, that's a corrosive weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it fires so fast.
Did you get it from another playthrough?
well, it's in my FLAC playthrough.
Oh, gotcha,
I just
gotcha.
can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just don't know. I don't know if I can wield it yet.
Right. I was wondering how you were familiar with it as all. But yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
What is this?
Oh, hidden target.
Oh, cool.
Target of opportunity.
I found it.
Oh, where you are? Oh, you're fighting him right now. Oh, we gotta get down there.
Oh,
Brandon's in danger.
I am.
Are you not?
I don't know.
Usually they're
I don't
tough.
see him.
Oh, okay. Usually they're tough targets.
I don't see anyone.
Hmm.
And I don't know what Zero said. So I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay. Oh, he says a haiku when you roll up on the bounties, but I don't think they spawned.
Well, I've got my sound off, which is why.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm pulling a Gabe.
Right.
Because I've got my headphones in.
You're right.
And I can't do Discord.
Can't do both, yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately. 'Cause
Right.
I'm not cool like you guys yet.
the guy that I trust that's been talking about the PS5 Pro.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't listened to what he said, but he posted on his most recent podcast that Sony's working on
Another handheld.
proper handheld.
That's also
But then
PS4, PS5 compatible, no?
Yeah, but it's also apparently like not even at the point where it's been like greenlit for production. Like it's still in the
Like designing or
research phase.
gotcha.
Yeah,
I guess they
the
could.
guy knows his stuff. Like he's
Sure. I saw the same report somewhere else.
the places I saw it reported were reporting on that guy.
Oh,
Like,
gotcha.
if you ever see his channel is called Moore's Law is Dead.
Mm,
If you ever see that, but
I haven't.
he knows his stuff, and he also he's very quick to point out like the status of something.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not just gonna be like, oh, the new PlayStation portable handheld is real. Like no, he'll say like, look, it's being developed. They're working on it, but it's
Early.
not even like a sure thing, you know.
Well, like I wouldn't,
So,
I wouldn't doubt it to be true because man, like the Steam Deck came out, and it's like everybody woke up like I guess there is a market for handhelds that's not a Nintendo product, you
yeah,
know. And now we have
yeah.
2 more Steam Deck like compatibles, like the ROG Ally, and then what's the other one? There's a third one, right? I forget.
Well, there's the Legion Go, but now there's the MSI Claw is coming out
That's
next
right.
year.
Yep, the MSI one.
What's funny to me is like in the Steam channel, the Steam Deck channel, you know, somebody posted I think it was like the review of the Claw, or I don't know, one of them,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, this will just make Valve do better. It's like Valve's the only company out of all these companies that doesn't really make hardware.
Sure.
I wonder if in the end Valve's gonna just not do it anymore. I don't know. Like I doubt they really make money on it. I think they just did it because nobody else was doing it.
Sure.
You know, I think as long as they can get Steam on all these handheld devices and get people to keep buying games, that's all they care about.
Sure. In their ecosystem.
I doubt I doubt they're making much at all, if anything, on the Steam Deck.
Hmm.
That's just a guess. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, no, I could definitely. I mean, it just reminds me of Microsoft. Like they're not really in it for the for the hardware. At least at this point, they're really in it for the software. More so just them as an overall company.
Yeah. You know, did you guys saw the leaks like back with the Activision case leaks where they showed that there was a new like discless Series X coming out in like 2026, I think.
Oh,
Something like that.
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's their last console.
And then what? Everything's cloud based.
Like everything's cloud, or like you can play it on your PlayStation. Like they don't seem to care about the hardware. Like, and I mean, like you were just saying, Brandon. Like they, as a company, they don't like hardware.
Yeah.
They want to get their stuff to as many places as they can, and you know they said they want over 100 million Game Pass subscribers. It's like, well, you're not going to get that selling 20 million Xboxes.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Well, you could
Oh,
see
yeah.
already how
I really feel like the console thing for them is gone. They're doing it because they're trying to retain the people that love the console, but I think they're in their exit strategy.
Yeah.
Well, and that's like axing the what is it, the retail division or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I mean, you heard that story about all the Starfield copies at Walmart getting thrown in a dumpster.
Yeah.
And so yeah, like a couple years ago,
I mean,
you know, Jeff Gerstmann was out there saying that yeah, you could see a world in the future where like you get a TV like a Vizio, and like just like all the other Hulu apps and Netflix, there's an Xbox app on there too.
yeah.
With a controller, you just go.
Honestly, I think that's the future of the PlayStation too. It's just
Really?
Microsoft's like trying to get. I think, yeah.
Oh, I think
I think
Microsoft's.
the difference is Microsoft wants it to happen. Sony might want it to happen, but on their own time. I think Microsoft wants it to happen now because they keep not winning the console
Sure.
war. I think it'll happen for Sony, but I think we've got more time. I think you're talking 10, 15 years from now or something.
Which sucks because you hope cloud technology can be better by then. You hope.
Yeah.
You hope. You know.
Yeah. I think that's what they're counting on.
Right.
And I mean, like they talk about, oh, well, what about the people who don't have internet? And it's, well, I'm not. I don't mean to sound cold at all, but it's like, I think their view is like, well, too bad.
That.
We're not going to make a console for that anymore.
Right. Like.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying, like, if I had to guess, that's how they're thinking about it.
It's probably a small percentage that they're just gonna have to cut as a loss, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, justifiably so.
But also, we've got like stuff like Starlink coming up that'll, help provide internet everywhere, and like, they're trying to blanket the globe in internet. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then, like 20 years from now, the Nintendo will be coming out with a
Mega Switch.
dual screen, like, I don't know. Nintendo's gonna Nintendo,
Right.
Yeah. No.
But-
Yeah. They're gonna do their own thing.
and it's gonna sell 150 million units.
Yep. It's just gonna print money.
Yeah, I love that meme.
Oh, with like the jaws, like their
Yeah.
mouth is like bah, 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 bah.
Even before, like years ago, that existed without the movement of the jaws. It was just the two of them like laughing.
Oh.
It's like it was I don't know what the jaws moving one is, but the original one was the DS.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. It was.
Dang, that's
Like,
old.
it prints money. Yeah, this was like early meme
Yeah.
gift days.
Gotcha.
But
Now it's really eating at me. I'm like, can I use my Breath of the Dying?
Is it at like your vault or something at Sanctuary?
I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. Wait, what? Go.
Yeah, I think this is a dead end. We can definitely go back and get to the objective, I suppose. What'd you guys think of the state of play? Did you guys see anything from it?
I thought it was good.
I thought it was fine too.
I think the only thing that was like moderately interesting, and I would definitely play it if I got it on like PS Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Sonic Generations.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It was funny. I was watching it on my phone in bed last night, and I fell asleep during it. And I woke up, and the video was over, and it was just on autoplay, and it was in the middle of like a GameSpot video of the Death Stranding 2 trailer.
Okay.
Which I didn't intend to watch at all, because no offense or whatever, I'm not a Death Stranding guy at all, or a Kojima guy, but I woke up in the middle of the trailer, and I could not. I was awake. Like, this is the weirdest thing I've seen. Did you guys see the trailer? Like, was the original Death Stranding that weird?
I skipped it because I haven't played Death Stranding yet, but I will.
There's such weird, like, there's a little like marionette looking puppet hanging from someone's waist. Like, this lady has like hands on her neck. Like, I was like, what is this? Is this what Kojima games look like? So weird.
No.
There's like a bad guy with like a electric guitar, but when he goes on a guitar solo, it starts shooting bullets. Like, I was like, oh my lord, this is so weird. This is why people play this stuff.
I love Kojima games.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they are crazy.
But I've never, like, I never played any of them because it's one of those things like Metroid or Zelda. Like, it's too late to get into it now. Like, there's so many back catalog of,
I don't know, man. If you got I'm not trying to convince you, but
right,
you could go get like the Metal Gear Solid collection, and that gets you a good start.
Yeah, I hear that.
Because then you could play the first games.
Yeah, I hear those games are really good.
They're phenomenal games. I mean, the only thing that I'm gonna play them all again. The only thing that's kind of making me pause a little bit is like the controls for like at least the first one. They didn't update, and it's a PS1 game, so like the controls aren't perfect. They're not bad. They're just not
modernized.
Not ideal. Yeah. But I mean, like, if you play Metal Gear Solid 2 and look at where the world is today, that game was made in 2000, I think.
It's a PS2
That's when it came out. Yeah. If you look at what that game's about and then look at where we are today as society, it's spooky.
Oh, wow.
How much he got right.
He's
nuts.
Not to say he's a political person, but he definitely has his ear to the ground with government, world government trends, and
I mean,
like
even
that.
again, I haven't played Death Stranding yet. I'm going to. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Apparently, like Death Stranding 2, he had to like rewrite things because of COVID, because it's like I guess some of the stuff about that game was like eerily on point.
Oh
about
boy,
what happened with COVID.
Dang.
So I don't know. It's I definitely recommend the Metal Gear collection. When I get it, Vic, if you want, if you're kind of like not sure about it and they don't have it at your, happily send it to you if you want to try it out. That way you don't have to buy in and risk not liking it.
Gotcha.
Just take that elevator straight to the vault. It's been a long time since anyone's been in there.
I'm gonna I'm gonna hit the old refill real quick.
Okay.
Right where you're standing.
I keep hitting F5 on my laptop because it's sitting right here and I'm so used to doing it.
The refresh.
When I've been working at home the last few weeks, like basically since Christmas, I keep my laptop on the Amazon page and I just every now and then
He's just up ahead.
to see.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I gotta I've been doing that for like a month. So now I gotta untrain that.
Nice.
Oof. Man, it's like warm in this room right now, man. I really don't like when it's 50 degrees in January or February.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
It's
You guys got
it's
warm?
it's almost sacrilegious.
It's funny, dude. No matter what time of the year it
Dude.
is, Brandon's in his tank right there. It's funny.
I'm telling you, I've lived here all my life.
Mm-hmm.
Mother Nature is on drugs in the Mid-Atlantic. Like, it's just
Yeah, this has been a pretty
you
mild
never know.
winter we've had so far. We had like 1 week when it was like around 0. Other than that, it's been in the 40s most days.
Last Friday it was like 75 here.
Oh dang.
Tyrene? Darla. What?
You weren't gonna tell them, were you, Dad? Oops. Well, Vault Thief, guess who taught us everything we needed to know to take this galaxy apart piece by piece? Typhon DeLeon, the first
Oh yeah,
Vault
there's
Hunter.
that twist.
Oh, Dad, by the way, Troy's dead. Your friend there killed him, so have fun with that.
Vault Hunter. The Guardians know you're here. Fight them off. We'll talk after.
Yeah, that was a surprisingly good story beat for a Borderlands game. When I played through this, I was totally like ears pointed up like this whole part of the game because I was like, well, this is actually pretty good storytelling for a Borderlands game.
Yeah.
Oh, I got this weapon skin here. Here, let me drop this in case if you don't have it.
All right.
You can take it if you want, Brandon. I don't really mess with the weapon skins.
All right. Hold on one sec.
I like it.
Oh. Let me sell some stuff. Cause I've got too much.
Yeah, now that we're like on equal level with the missions and enemies, I'm picking up more gear than I've been picking up in a while.
Oh, I've just got stuff that I need to.
Got a couple legendaries tonight.
Yeah, I've been pretty fortuitous also with that. I wish you could send stuff to your vault from your backpack here. That would be cool.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, I want to go back and see if I can. But I'm just like, but there's no.
Yeah, we haven't come to a. Yeah, surprisingly not. Oof. Yeah, there's only one in this entire area. That's kind of weird.
So I was like, I don't want to be that guy to take this all the way back.
You know what Diablo 4, the coolest thing about that game I've seen is like, let's say we're playing Diablo right now, you could just bounce back to your hub, do whatever you want to do, and then bounce exactly to this point in the map when you're done.
Oh, like the return to town portal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen that in the game when you can just go back and forth and come back to the exact point you were previously without.
They've been like that since at least 2, I think.
Oh, I've never played a Diablo game, so that was the first time for me experiencing that kind of mechanic. I thought it was an insane quality of life deal.
I think it varies slightly by game to game, but yeah, you've been able to do that since 2, I think.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of technology they're using because I've never seen that in the game. And you'd think it'd be more common by now. I guess if it's that old, like we're talking 15 years old or so. No, Diablo 2, maybe more.
I think more.
Yeah, Crazy.
I think probably like early 2000s maybe.
Blizzard's pretty
I'm
good.
curious. For now.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah,
Microsoft
that's
fires
true.
everybody.
Duh.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Sorry, too soon.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Bobby. Bobby's Activision or
I
Bobby's.
think he's doing
no,
okay.
no, he's not. He's not Blizzard. He's Activision, right? Mostly. I know it's the same company, but
Well, he's gone. Like,
right.
he got his payout and
Right.
he left.
But he's more of an Activision guy, right, than a Blizzard guy, I think.
Yeah, I mean he ran everything, but like Activision was his baby.
Gotcha.
I mean, he bought Activision for cheap when it was like basically dead.
When it
and
was
turned it into what it is.
Right. It was like a good back when the Guitar Hero was like a thing, I think, right?
Oh no, like wait, no, like
Oh, before
basically Activision started as a bunch of developers leaving Atari back in their heyday, like back in the 80s or whatever. And they started up that way, and then like it was I don't remember the whole story, but they did well and they peaked, and then they just started like collapsing. And he bought it, then like in the 90s or something like that, and turned it into what it is or was today. So definitely not a. We'll do this nicely and say not a nice man, but can't say anything about his business acumen.
Right, right.
I remember on like Colin Moriarty, he was joking, but he was kind of serious at the same time. Was
Sure.
like, what if they don't fire him and put him in charge of everything? and well, his theory, he was like, yeah, they would get a bunch of people on the internet would get mad, but
they get over it eventually,
like,
and they go back and buy the games.
But like, he clearly knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
No
Well, yeah.
offense to like Phil Spencer, but like, Bobby Kotick knows how to run a video game company.
Right, right. Well, that's the thing. Like, people will get mad and post their stuff, but then eventually, like, on a long enough timeline, people get over it and buy the games. Like, does that mean those same people complaining will not buy or play the new Call of Duty? Like, no, they're gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, are you?
When I was listening.
So it's like, are you really mad about this then, or
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, when I was listening to one podcast tonight, somebody was commenting on how, I don't remember, they were commenting on how the like streamers or people on Twitter or whatever, the same people that were like posting videos of like the scenes with bears and Baldur's Gate 3, and stuff like that, and scenes from Cyberpunk and stuff like that, were the same people getting mad about the like Stellar Blade, the girl in Stellar Blade.
What, with being like
how like
the figure
like
and
the
stuff?
design and everything? Yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like, nobody knows what they're getting mad about it anymore.
Psh.
Like,
if you're mad enough to say, like, I use the internet, I use social media a lot. I've never ever gone to it to complain about stuff like that. So it's like, if you got the kind of personality to complain about that kind of stuff, like,
yeah,
maybe you just got your priorities mixed up or whatever. I don't know. But it was funny too.
you don't like something, don't like it.
Right. I've always been the kind of person that, personally, I don't sing as everybody should run their voice. But I'll never, like, post anything publicly, whether it's Discord or social media, like, just to complain about something. I'll keep that to myself. But if I want to, like, praise something, I'll happily talk about it, because it's I like flowing positivity,
I don't do this because I just try to avoid social media a lot, but I think if you're gonna be negative about something, as long as you're being like constructive about it,
sure,
I think that's okay too.
And not just
like if you say like, I don't like this game because of this, this, and this, like I think that's good to do. If But yeah, like the whole this is stupid. Game's dumb.
It was funny because
Game's dumb because it's not on PlayStation.
speaking of Stellar Blade, I put on the State of Play last night when my kid went to sleep. You know, I put it on in the living room. I got the YouTube app, and my wife's there on the couch on her phone, and the trailer's playing, and she looks up and she's like rolls her eyes like, oh my god, because she looked up and it was like a scene of like, it was like a booty shot, and she's walking with the tightest pants and like, you know, and I'm like, yeah, that's then you know, you know what I'm saying. I was kind of like, oh, I kind of feel dumb right now watching this, but.
I was just watching, thinking like, okay, this is not the game to play.
Right.
And my wife doesn't really care, but I definitely will get like stuff like that. I'll get funny looks.
Sure. Oh yeah, definitely.
Right. Now to the vault. Like I said, me and Leda already killed the monster, but there's something you gotta see. When me and Leda first saw Troy and Tyrene's tattoos, we knew we had to protect them. Sirens! Woo! The rarest thing in the universe. And there were 2 of them right in our arms. The only way to keep them safe was to stay here forever. But that didn't work out so well. I might have been a first-rate adventurer, but I was a third-rate pops. If you don't raise your kids right, what kind of hero are you? Listen, what comes next, it ain't gonna be easy. We got one shot, but I gotta fix this for later.
I haven't gone this far in a while. I can't remember if this is the last mission or not. Like, it kind of feels like it, but I don't remember.
It's been a minute.
Diablo 2, June 2000.
There you go. Cool.
Right?
Yeah,
right when I graduated high school.
Sweet. I graduated 2001.
Nice. So that's when my wife did.
Oh, cool.
And Brandon just graduated. Just teasing.
Brandon just graduated 2020. No. You guys ready to go in?
I'm sure.
I know you wanted to go soon, Rob, but
yeah. All right.
We'll see what happens here, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
This brings me back. Been avoiding this place a long time. So, me and Leda, we sort of already looted the place. But I got something for you. Okay, go on. Get your reward. You earned it. Just joshing you. Here, have this.
This is another one of his awesome.
I've never been inside the machine, but I'm gonna guess we're gonna need all the firepower we can get our hands on. You check in with your people. I'll head to the machine.
Just got a trophy.
Vault Hunter doing Thanks. I just hope you still have time to fix it.
All right, cool.
In order to access the Iridium machine, I'll need to charge that key. Bring it up to Sanctuary.
Okay, so that's not the end.
No. But it's getting there.
Right.
But yeah, it's the perfect time then.
Yeah. Maybe next Thursday we can try to knock it out.
Yeah.
We
Crazy.
still have all the DLC too, don't we?
Yeah. There's a decent amount of stuff. Plus a bunch of side stuff we can do if we want. That's probably better to do in the end game.
That reminds me, you posted that the DLC was on sale.
Yeah, the Wonderlands DLC, dude, $7 or $8.
But I got
$8 or $7 or $8, I think.
I gotta see though, like what the this latest PlayStation sale is killing me. By the way,
it's pretty decent.
I haven't bought anything. There's just a lot. It's not even that I think it's like the best sale they've ever had or anything, but there's a lot of stuff that I want that's on it.
That happens to be your stuff.
Yeah. Now that I got a Portal though, I want to buy the what do you call it? The Final Fantasy Pixel remasters.
Oh wow, nice.
'Cause those are gonna be perfect to play like on the couch while I'm half watching my children.
There They're on sale right now, aren't they?
The Pixel remasters?
Hmm? What? Oh. Yeah, they're on sale for
Yeah,
60.
Masters. That's what I thought. I didn't know you
Yes.
still be up. Going.
Good.
Let's see here. Yeah, Tiny Tina, like the whole game is not on sale. Although it's included in the extra catalog, and I was just thinking about upgrading.
Right, and I confused that last week.
So-
I messed up and told Brandon it was on the it was free on the PlayStation monthly.
Oh,
I mean, it's free
you
on
know what
PS
though?
Plus, but it's the extra.
Right.
So I'm like,
The chaotic Great Edition is $23 right now.
Dang, and what does that include? Does that include the DLCs?
It says the game for PS4 and PS5, the Dragon Lord pack, and it just says Tiny Tina's Wonderland Season Pass.
Okay.
Is there only one season pass?
Yes, there's only one season.
Okay.
I think they planned on doing 2,
So I might do that.
but they canceled the second season. So yeah, dude, that's a steal right there, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Chris, you missed the
Sweet.
news. I snagged while we were playing, I snagged a portal. So I'm not getting it for a few weeks, but I can't wait to post pictures of it in the Steam Deck channel.
Oh, please do.
And blow kisses. blow the kiss emoji.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly
But
what you
like,
gotta do.
felt cute. Might delete later. Put
Yes.
something like that. That'd be kind of funny.
I see they've still completely ignored me, which is fine. They must know it
I
was
think
just
you're
a troll.
persona non grata in that channel.
I don't really post in there unless it's like something I can relevantly speak on. But like, I feel bad because it seems like we give Nathan a hard time, but it seems like a lot of the stuff he posts in there is like self-promotion type stuff, and it's like, cool, man, but I got nothing to really say about that stuff.
Just give a thumbs up though.
yes, yeah. Just feel like,
No, because I don't even want to do that because that's gonna egg him on.
No.
I don't want to give him time. I don't know why he loves it so much.
So there was
But, whatever.
funny story. There was a guy I used to work with, and I just did not get along with him. Like, I didn't like the way that we worked together in like work, and there was also a personality clash. So it was like a fail on both fronts. Usually it's only one or the other. Like, usually you got somebody that's good at what they do, but maybe there's a personality clash, or maybe, they need a little help with what they do, but you get along really well, so it balances out. And this guy, like I said, was just we just didn't click either way.
Sure.
And this one night, I remember I bought like 6 rolls of saran wrap, and I had them in the trunk of my car. I'm like, I'm gonna wrap this dude's car like I can't stand. And I'm standing there in the carport. He's sleeping in the station, and I'm standing there holding a box of saran wrap, and I'm like, I can't do this.
Aw.
I can't do this, because if I do this, he's gonna come out. He's gonna see the car in the morning. And after the dust settles and he gets home and he cuts this thing open, he's going to be like, oh, wow, I made it. We're like best buds right now. And I'm like, I can't deal with that. I'm like, nope, I can't give him the green light like that.
That's funny.
good lord, I just realized I have 3 Breath of the Dying guns. I'm like, are you serious? But I can
See, this whole time.
Hey, I didn't know, man. Don't at me, bro.
Are you still playing 3, or did you guys start Tina already?
No, we're still on 3.
No, I think we're about to hit the last mission, maybe.
Yeah, we're in the.
Yeah.
We're
We're
pretty
close.
close.
Yeah.
I'm about to. I got my baby bedtime, so
Do what you gotta do.
hop off here in a few minutes.
Sure.
I can chat for a few minutes. I don't want to jump into this mission though. Oh man,
So
I'm
when's
gonna
your
be.
portal going to be here?
I don't know. It says delivery date like pending. When I had the order screen on Amazon, it said between February and March 6th. Which
Oh, nice.
it sucks because it's a little ways away, but like just knowing that I've got one makes me happy. Like I can.
So this
I
is
can
going to
look
be
at
like
that.
a couch thing at home, kind of like let the family have
Yeah,
the
like
TV.
when I was saying earlier, like, well, no, because I can have my TV whenever I want, but because I'm usually down in the, and my wife doesn't like being in the basement. She says there's too much wildlife down here. I.e., like, this is where like
She talking
birds
about
and
you?
stuff are. Well, probably, yeah. No, like we get like if there's spiders in the house, this is where they are, like stuff like that. But
Oh, okay, yeah.
like my
Right.
basement's finished. It's nice. It's just that's where bugs go. But no, like this is like if it's one thing. Like this is the way I see it. Okay, if it's Saturday morning and we're all sitting around being lazy, we're all sitting around like on the main floor in the kitchen, like the kids are doing whatever, and my wife and I will be on our phone, just sitting there.
Everybody's
And
indulging.
I'm like, yeah, it's like I could be playing a video game right now.
Yeah.
But if
Kind
I
of
go
like-
downstairs by myself and turn on the PlayStation, I'm like leaving everybody.
That's
Right.
that's still a negative thing, yeah.
So I'm kind of like, you know what? I can just sit up there and grab Portal, and I'm still hanging out. In my opinion, I'm being more productive than I would be if I'm looking at Facebook or something.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not to mention like going up to bed. Like I'm trying to like train myself to go to bed earlier than I do. Like not like a night like this, but like some random Tuesday night. I'm like, my wife goes to bed really early, and I'm kind of thinking like I could just go up to bed when she does at like 8, and I'll sit there and I'll play on the Portal, and I'll get tired and I'll go to sleep. So it's kind of that. Like, although to your original point about the TVs, we have 2 TVs in the house, and my kids are all getting older. So I do feel like the fight for the TV is coming. It's just not quite here yet. I have 3 kids, so it's coming.
I lost that battle many years ago.
Yeah. I'm about to get another TV though. Like we have like family room, and the family room is kind of like one big room with our kitchen, and I convinced my wife, and I 100% mean this. I was like, look, if we put a TV in here, like on football days and like Formula One, I will sit in here and cook if I can watch TV like sports while I'm doing it.
Sure.
Like let me watch football while I'm like from the kitchen, and I will cook us a gourmet meal for dinner. Because I have ADD anyways. Like I don't sit there and watch football without looking at my phone or playing a game anyways.
Oh wow.
So
I
put
do
the
the same
TV in
thing
front of
with
me
hockey a lot of
and the
times.
food.
I'm with you.
Yeah, it's like tell me what you want me to make, and I will sit there and make it. And we'll have like a great dinner on Sunday night.
Yeah.
So
Drives my wife
anyhow.
nuts. She's gotten into hockey, and we'll be watching a game, and I'll be playing a game, and she'll be like, "What? Why is this even on? You're not paying attention." I'm like, "I'm paying attention. I know what the score is."
That's like the old man falling asleep. I'm watching that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was just resting my eyes, woman.
Taking a long blink.
I get it. You gotta do the Peter Griffin. It's like there's a bug in my eye, and I'm trying to suffocate him.
Suffocate.
There you go.
But
a good one is if
That's great. I haven't heard that one. That's wonderful.
a bug in my eye. Or a good one is if someone
That's
catches.
from the pilot episode of Family Guy.
Oh wow. It's
Sorry,
just
Nick, go ahead.
it's yeah when just say amen. Open your eyes and be like amen. That's a good one too.
Great.
I get it from my mom. Like, she will sit there and watch like a story-heavy TV show, and she'll be doing like crosswords or cross stitch or whatever.
Sorry.
You guys, I don't know what just reminded me about our conversation, but I got to tell you what my 3-year-old did the other day. So, she's, again, to reiterate, she's 3 years old.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
she found, I know I've told you stories. Vic, you've hung out with her for a little while, but, you know, she's very demanding. She's got her own, she's independent.
So female.
I was working the other day. Yes.
Sorry.
She found a bell. It's like an old toy bell, like for babies, like a plastic one with a little metal bell encased in it. And she came to me, perfectly straight-faced, and she said, "Dad, when I ring this bell, it means I need you and Mom to get me something."
Oh wow.
I was like,
And then she says, "I don't make the rules."
No, she just like that. I'm like, wow. You've been like watching Downton Abbey or something. Like, what the heck is this? Like,
What is this? What did you learn this?
yeah.
Your mother
She was like completely serious. No, like I texted my wife, and she was at work, and I think her response was like, it was only a matter of time or something like that.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
That's funny.
That's some Bluey. That's some Bluey stuff right there. The way they make up their own games or rules or about.
I have never been able to get my kids into Bluey.
Oh.
I've tried so many times, and I want to, because everybody talks about how good it is.
It's such a fun show.
I've seen it.
It is so fun.
Never seen it.
I like it. I like watching it as much as my kid likes watching it. I get just as much
That's what I've
entertainment.
heard.
Yeah, it's good. It looks.
I think like Saturday. Well, no, not this Saturday. I got stuff to do. This weekend, I'm gonna come downstairs in the morning. I'm gonna be like, I'm watching Bluey. Y'all can watch it with me, or you can go do something else.
And I think you would laugh too. Like it's entertaining all around. Like it's got a good art style too. It's like real satisfying to watch. Yeah, but in Bluey, the kids are always making up games to mess with their parents. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And the parents play along like 100%. Like they don't like, oh no, wait, you can't do that. No, no matter how ridiculous the request or game rules are, they play along. That's what makes it so fun.
That would not fly in real life.
No.
No.
Only in a TV show.
Right, exactly.
I was doing dishes tonight before I came down here, and the 3-year-old keeps going into our room to sleep, which is driving me nuts, but it's a whole nother story. But I was doing dishes, and my wife texted me. She was reading, and you guys know the Victoria's Secret song that's popular right now?
Mm-mm.
Or I guess kind of. Okay.
I did not know that. No.
It's a song. Well, I don't know if it's popular. I've heard it. I assume it's popular.
Sure.
Is there a video?
It's
I'm interested.
it's kind of like an anti. It's kind of like no. It's kind of like an anti-Victoria's Secret song. It's like talking about like how the like it's like marketing for like girls' body image and stuff like that. And
Oh, okay.
go. I can't do it justice, and you don't
But
have
I'd
to
love
actually
to
do
hear you
this.
try.
But well, no, I'm not gonna sing. There's no, that's just not happening. Even if you weren't streaming, Vic, I'm not singing. It's not happening. But like, go look up. Just Google the lyrics of it, and my wife was like, "Yeah, so Zoe's singing all the words to the Victoria's Secret song." So I went up, and sure enough, she's going through like line by line of the Victoria's Secret song. And
I wonder where she heard it, like
if you
radio
read the
or
lyrics,
something.
no, she's heard it on the radio.
Oh, okay.
I can't believe she had it down that well. But because it's not like we sit here and play it inside, like, you know. But go read the lyrics, and just imagine
Don't
a
act like
3-year-old
it
singing
wasn't
it.
on your Spotify most played last year. Come on now.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
It was on my wife's because of when we drove to Wisconsin this year. The kids kept wanting to hear it.
Play it again.
What's it called?
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret
Between-
song, or is there like a name to
It's
it?
called Victoria's Secret. It's called Victoria's Secret.
Oh,
It's by Jax, like Jax.
okay, I see it now.
The Mortal Kombat dude.
Yes, it's him. It's you're right, him.
I definitely want to see the video now.
But like look at the chorus,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what she's singing.
I'm trying to find the
And she had
chorus.
it down. It's the one that says, "I know Victoria's Secret."
Oh, there it is.
Now we're doing this. Charge my phone.
A 3-year-old was singing this?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Like, I went upstairs and like my wife was cracking up, and I was just like smiled and shook my head. I was like, "Oh my god, I don't want my daughter singing this."
But even like,
I mean,
it's like dark, the song.
it's it's a pop song, so it doesn't come across as dark. And if you actually listen to this song, like it's actually trying to be like a positive body image
Mhm.
song.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like trying to say like this isn't real, like don't, you know. So it's not a dark song. Like the lyrics might make it look a little bit different than intended, but it's like
Right.
I don't want to hear my daughter say these words. I don't know.
Yeah.
In this order.
Yeah. But yeah.
Hmm.
Daughters are fun. I can't wait till she's a teenager. She's
And-
gonna be oh my god.
Well, that's funny. She's all about like the pop music, like
Wow.
like that. Like my kids just singing like kids
Well, they'll
songs.
sing anything. I mean, she'll sing that stuff too, and she'll
Mm.
sing like the poop song. And they figured out that they could make Alexa fart the other day.
Alexa.
It's great. Yeah.
Okay.
That's funny.
That's
You
an
can
interesting song.
tell Alexa to do different types of farts.
Oh wow, like
you know that?
like a wet one.
You can have her do a spicy fart or a wet fart.
Spicy.
The best one I didn't know about. This one's good. I haven't gotten to use this yet. You can tell Alexa to fart on a timer. So you can say like Alexa fart in 1 minute.
Oh.
So
It's like an
so
egg.
like if you're
Right.
It's like an egg timer, but
so like if your wife's in the well no but like if your wife goes to the bathroom, you can say like Alexa fart in 1 minute,
oh,
and then leave the
yeah.
room.
Yeah.
and then she comes back and there's just gonna be like a fart noise. It's like what was that?
So wait a minute. Is that the only thing that Alexa will do on a timer? Because I could think of some real creepy stuff that you could tell Alexa to do.
I'm gonna hang up right now. You guys have a good night. I'm just kidding.
Like Alexa,
Talk about getting dark.
Alexa, in 5 minutes, I want to hear you do a blood-curdling scream, and then just leave the room.
Oy.
I wasn't going anywhere
Jeez.
else. I don't know where you thought I was going. Sheesh. Dang.
That's
was
all I
just
thought we
talking
were gonna say. That's it.
Sure. But now you got me thinking. Why'd you do that?
Like my daughters will play like the Peaches song from Mario Brothers and sing it like
Mhm.
cracking up over and
Mhm.
over again.
Gosh.
That's funny.
Actually, I didn't tell you guys. My 5-year-old broke her leg.
Oh.
Oh,
She
no.
slipped on the ice.
Oh, what? So what's the deal now?
She's
Like a cast or a splint or something?
yeah, she's been in a cast since last Tuesday.
Ooh, sorry to hear that.
But
How
she's
bad?
actually handling it like a trooper. She's got a little boot she can wear to walk around, you know? So, like,
Okay.
she's not... It's technically a fracture, not a break.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But,
Okay. Upper
she's
leg, lower
handling it
leg?
well. Like, it's... I forget which bone it is, but it's in her calf. I just
Oof.
don't remember
Okay.
which one it is.
Okay. So it's like a tib fib.
But,
Hmm.
yeah, it's one of those. I just don't remember which one. But, I mean, she's doing well, and, like, I think it's making her, like, the popular kid in class.
Yeah,
So I think she likes it. It's like an accessory,
Oh,
you
that's
know?
cool.
the attention or whatnot.
But yeah, well, like the first day she went to school with it, like my wife emailed her teacher like before school started and just told her what happened, and then like a few hours later, she got an email back from the teacher saying like everywhere they went, one of her friends was holding her hand, you know. So it's like
Supportive.
she's getting like getting like the insane attention. So,
I'm an idiot. Today's
but
February 1st.
I know. I forgot until a little bit ago. Yeah.
I
are
was a month
those related statements, or is it February 1st and you're just generally an idiot?
I mean,
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
yes and yes, actually. They are related, and I am just an idiot. No, I'm checking at the beginning of or the last day of the month. We're supposed to check some stuff at work and do like expirations. And I was marking the stuff that expires at the end of the month as expired because I thought it was the end of the month.
Gotcha.
My brain had me on March 1st.
So you didn't do your job. That's what you're saying. Got it. All right.
I did it a little too well, I guess you could say. Hopefully I just remember to recheck the stuff next month when it actually expires, and we'll be in good shape.
All right.
What am I doing?
You're nice, you claw.
Claw.
I want to see Iron Claw. I wonder when that's coming to home video or whatever.
What's that?
The Iron Claw, that that wrestling movie with Zac Efron.
Oh.
It came
Oh,
out.
yeah.
It came out
Oh,
around
really?
Christmas, and I'm waiting for it to come to home because my wife and I want to see it. It looked pretty good.
Nice.
Have you guys seen the Joker movie? Going back to comic movies.
First one.
No, I need to.
No, I want to.
It was weird. We were browsing Netflix, and my wife's like, "I kind of want to see that." I'm like, "What? Really? Okay." Like,
Oh, Joker's on Netflix?
yeah.
The Joaquin Phoenix one?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I haven't seen it. We plan to, but I think I've seen the ending already. I think I've seen what happens.
Oh, okay.
Like, just being on the internet too much, you know.
Right. Well,
But
yeah.
I still want to
that
see it.
tipped me off the other day because they were posting all the Suicide Squad spoilers, and it's like,
Oh,
really,
get out!
people? Come
Like
on.
for the game, I assume.
Yeah. I won't say what it was, but
Sure.
it definitely ruined something for me.
Oh, that's too bad, man.
I'm still gonna play it. Like, I was gonna wait until it went on sale anyway, because it's not a day one for me. But it was a pretty big spoiler. I was
Dang.
like, really, people?
That's funny. That's funny.
That game's getting much better reviews than I think everybody
I know. I think Video Game Chronicle gave it like a 4 out of 5 and said better than we expected.
Yeah.
the reviews have been, I guess, good, but like the general tone on the internet, people are really
Yeah.
Well, there
dumping
was the
on.
whole, there was the whole like early access thing where it was they had to keep taking it offline.
There was that, and then the people that did get access to it, um, oop, who that?
Mm.
No, that was Rob leaving.
Rob dipped,
Oh,
or got kicked, or whatever.
the people that did get to play it again, not gonna.
Oh,
Oh,
now he's
he's
back.
back. Guess who's back?
Mm.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the people that did get to play it, mind you, this is the last time Kevin Conroy did a Batman voice. And the general consensus is that they weren't happy with the way Batman was written in the game. I'll just leave it at that.
Mm.
Especially knowing that Kevin Conroy is not going to be able to, reprise the role.
The internet wasn't happy.
I know, right?
What did you say?
It's just crazy. It's rare. It's rare.
I know.
I really do want to try it, but I'm not paying crazy money for it.
Yeah, I'll do it later. I'm kind of with you. It sounds interesting, but
And when it inevitably goes free to play.
You think it will?
I don't know. That's what I hear. Who knows?
If I wasn't already invested in other games, like I would consider it. But I have stuff that I want to finish, and I don't want to get distracted.
Right, totally. Patience, my man.
It makes no sense to pay near full price for it when it's just gonna sit there collecting dust.
Yeah, I only pay full price on stuff I played day one.
I'm trying to go to the Brandon School of Focus and like,
And play Breath of the Wild.
be smart about it and not, buy stuff I'm not actually gonna play. No, I was giving him a compliment. I was that wasn't a dig.
There's a podcast
I do appreciate that, but also, I'm like, I also need to focus as well.
Well, right. Well, I have so I'm really close to closing out Skyrim, and if I don't do it this time, it's never gonna happen. So I don't wanna fumble that. And then Pal World came out of nowhere and distracted me.
Oh, and that game has a carrot on a stick. You get the carrot, then another carrot gets dangled. You get the carrot, another carrot gets dangled. It's the ultimate craft one more thing.
It's disgusting. I've got like 50 hours in already.
It's definitely, the loop is addicting.
I don't know how I did that. That was the majority of my weekend last week. And it was so sad.
Is there like a certain crew you usually bring with you, like a certain squad that you kind of
So here's the problem because I don't play a lot of Pokemon. And part of the reason that I don't do that is Rob was talking about ADD before. I can't stick with a singular team long enough to level them up. Because I keep finding new stuff, and I'm like, oh man, that looks cool. I want to level that one. And then you start the process, and as you're going, you find other stuff, and you're like, oh man, but that looks so cool, and this one has that ability, and oh man, if I get that one, I could do this. And then in the back of my mind, I'm still trying to balance a team just to make sure that I can counter whatever I might need to counter.
Right, trying to keep a variety of types, and you probably keep one at least as a mount, right? At least to have as a...
Yeah.
What are you using as a ride right now?
So, my kids and I have been having this argument, and I guess I'm going to have to concede. I had one of the birds as a flying mount.
Oh, yeah.
Really good. It's like the gray and white one with a little bit of red or whatever. I can't think of the name of it. But it was nice, and I used that for the longest time. And then there's like this gray fire dragon that you can also ride like that. And I I built the saddle for it, and I jumped on, and it didn't seem like he flew. And I was like, man, that is a total bummer because I would use that. And I was talking to my youngest, and he's like, Dad, you just got to hit the double jump. He flies. I'm like, what? Really? So I've been using that.
Sweet.
Nice.
The ground ones are nice. Like, they're faster.
I like
but just
the dire howl's good on the ground. He's fast.
Yes, yeah, that was the first one I started. I actually have a couple that I haven't leveled up to get the saddles for yet. Like I'll get them later after a few more levels.
Sure, and those take a decent amount of material too.
Oh yeah,
The
the levels
saddles.
are getting yeah.
Or any
Well,
any accessory like to build the guns or whatever too. Those take a decent amount of resources.
I did get my third base up and running. So
I know. See that
resources
I
seem
had one base
problematic.
going kind of efficient, and then they're like, "You just unlocked the ability to make a second one." I'm like, I can't even imagine making another one of these. Like, but dang, now you're talking about three. Dang.
What pushed me along was when I made my first base, I put it on like, I don't want to say a mountain because that makes it sound a lot higher than it actually was, but I put it on like
A good hill.
yeah. The problem with it was it wasn't all level ground. So they kept getting lost or caught up on stuff and starving and passing out and all this silly nonsense. So I was like, dang, I really have to move my base. But the problem with that is if you destroy your PAL box, you lose whatever's in it. Like if you don't have a spare.
Didn't you do that by mistake or almost do it? Doesn't it warn you at least beforehand?
It'll warn you, yeah, and it lets you
Gotcha.
back out. Yeah, that's how I found out. And I backed out, so I was okay. So I waited until I got the ability to do a second base, and then I moved my first base to where, it was more level. And then by that time, you kind of need ore pretty regularly. So I dropped like an ore farming base where I
Yep.
could teleport the resources back and forth. It's a sickness. That whole game is a sickness.
Are you still playing it, Vic?
No, I just played it for a week until Infinite Wealth came out to hold me over. But it was fun. But I was getting kind of bored by the seventh day.
Oh yeah, how's Infinite Wealth? Are you liking it?
Yeah, dude, I really like it. It's got a funny storyline, lots of twists. It's still early though. Like there's still a ton of dialogue. Like I'm playing it now in the middle of a dialogue thing. It's a JRPG, so there's plenty of talkie.
So you won't crack the story until like 50 hours in.
Right. I'm like 7-ish hours in now, and I just got to Hawaii a little bit ago, which is like where the game takes place.
Oh, so you'll see the title screen in another 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Man, speaking of that, I'm replaying FF7 Remake, and I'm just doing it for the story. So I'm doing New Game Plus on easy, and I'm not doing any side quests. But, I did all that before. I'm 9 hours in, and I'm almost halfway done with the game.
Nice, dang.
But it's because I'm like
Wow.
one-shotting everybody because I'm so powerful on, New Game Plus. Not complaining.
Uber level.
Like I said, I just want to hit see the story beats again, like all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Rebirth comes out.
Nice.
And my kids are incapable of taking clothes off without turning them inside out. Like folding. My wife asked me to fold laundry before she went to bed, so I'm doing that now. And it's like everything is inside out.
What the?
It doesn't get any better when they're older.
Yeah.
Actually, let me reverse that statement, because the one thing that my kids actually
Actually, what?
Was nothing. That's why we lost him. There's nothing they actually do.
do, save for my youngest, is do their own laundry. Actually. Oh, did I cut out?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
but
cut
we
out.
heard the laundry part.
Oh. That's weird. Why is it cutting out?
My
Usually this doesn't. It doesn't get done. They don't do dishes. They don't shovel snow. They don't clean anything up after themselves.
You're cutting
But
out
they
a
do their
lot.
own laundry.
It doesn't sound like your headset. It sounds like your internet. Like your connection's bad.
Oh, it might be in here. Nuts.
It's funny. My mom always did my laundry growing up. Like it wasn't even something she tried to get me to do. She just did everybody's together. And so like I moved out when I was 20, and like I got to my new place, and I like had a pile of clothes, and I had to like call her. I was like, what do I do? I had no clue.
What do I do? Where do I go?
I remember asking, like, do I need soap? She's like, well, if you want them clean, you do.
Oh.
That's not how a man does laundry.
No, that's how my brother does laundry. Yeah, one time he did.
By your brother, you mean you?
No, one time my brother did laundry without putting any soap in, and we give him hell for it.
I mean, I guess technically it's probably cleaner than it was.
Yeah, but still, though, it's just marginally narrow.
Yeah.
Thoroughly rinsed.
Yes, thoroughly rinsed, not washed, rinsed.
I like the hobo James Bond. Rinsed, not washed.
Shaken, not stirred. Yep.
When my daughter got her cast on, we didn't have a way of giving her a bath like at first, because she can't get it wet.
Sure.
And we ordered this thing that goes on over it that keeps it sealed up, so it's fine now. But at first, my wife's like, she needs a bath. Like, she hasn't had one in like 2 days or whatever. And I'm like, well, go get the dryer sheets.
Just start rubbing
hobo bath.
Don't get her wet. Don't feed her after midnight.
Yeah. My son's like really into wanting like scary stuff now, even though the stuff that he watches that's scary really isn't that scary. So he thinks he wants scary stuff. But by his age, I'd already seen Gremlins like multiple times.
Gotcha.
And there's a part of me that just wants to show him. So like, all right, son, we're gonna stay up tonight and we're gonna watch a movie.
Do you know
you're not sleeping in our bed?
What kind of stuff's he watching? That
RoboCop.
Well, like he watched the Five Nights at Freddy's movie and
Gotcha.
like just dumb stuff.
Gotcha.
He's like, I'm not scared of anything. I'm kind of like, yeah, you want to go watch Poltergeist?
Oh.
My sister showed me that movie when I was like 5 years old. I'm not kidding.
Oof.
I was mortified of snowy TV screens for years.
Yeah, or just windows or closets, you know.
Well, that I mean, kind of. It was the snowy TV screen that killed me. Like that, I just couldn't.
Gotcha.
Like if because you know, like growing up back then, like if the cable wasn't working or anything, like the TV was snowy, and if that happened, I would run and flick off the TV so fast because I was just horrified of it.
Yeah.
So you're playing Infinite Wealth now, Vic?
Yeah.
What are you playing, Brandon?
I'm still in Borderlands.
Still loading, huh?
Sick
Sorry, I
bar.
couldn't help myself.
No, it's funny because it's true. No, I was just like, yo, I want to get to level 43 so I can use my
Death of the
my
Brine, dying breath.
Breath of the Dying. Yeah, I'm just like, yo, I want to use it now, but I can't yet.
All right. Well, I'm done with laundry. I don't know. I guess Chris got disconnected. Or whatever,
Right,
but
yeah.
I'm done folding laundry, so
Oh, sweet.
I'm gonna go hit the old dusty trail.
Yeah, man.
But you guys have a good night and a good weekend. If I don't talk to you,
Yeah, you too. Take it easy, bro.
well, there you are.
There he is.
All right, Christoph, I'm heading out.
It's any better?
Yeah, it's been sounding fine to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Your audio's fine. It's just the internet it sounded like was cutting in and out wherever you were.
Oh yeah, I had the same problem hearing you guys. Just as much as I was cutting it, you guys were cutting out. Sorry about that.
I was just saying I'm gonna go hit the sack, so I'll talk to you later.
Boo.
All right. Deuces.
All right.
Have a good night, Rob. Later. Thanks for hanging.
Enjoy the weekend.
Yeah, you too. Night, night.
Night, night. Then there was 3.
And then there were 3, correct. Beat me to it.
I was about to say, I hate that guy.
Oh, gee. That's funny. So, are either of you good with computers?
A little.
Kinda. I'm a lot better. I'm a lot better than my coworkers. I'll say that at least.
Well, okay. Same here. Well, depending on the coworker, there's one that could do circles around me, but he's also that person that, like, if you ask a question, it becomes a 2-hour conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
He's so tangent. My nickname for him is the online recipe, because you ever notice how, like, you just want a simple, like, spaghetti sauce recipe, like, just pick the simplest thing, and you go online and you find one that's got like 5 stars or 4.9 stars or like a high rating. You're like, sure, click on that, and you start reading it, and it's like, oh, this is a great spaghetti recipe. It was made by such and such chef, and did you know that spaghetti was first invented 1437 in a small continent? No, I don't care. Give me the recipe.
But you know why they do that? They format it like that, right? I mean,
oh, to get all the ad views.
Yeah. In the longer time you're spending on the page, like all that stuff. The further down you scroll, yeah, it's annoying. It's so annoying.
It's terrible.
Yeah, that's what I hate.
He's the verbal version of that. He's like the audio version.
Yeah, that's what I hate about like any sort of like recipe um, website, because it's like it gives you all of this garbage that I just don't care about.
Yep. If you click print, it'll take you to like the print preview version, and then you don't have to deal with any of that garbage.
There's this Instagram dude I follow. He makes like such good like normal food, but like good. Like, hey, I'm gonna show you how to make this like egg sandwich. Sounds good. So yeah, eggs, this and that. But then he makes this sauce to dip it in or whatever, and the sauce
Ooh.
is like a dozen ingredients, like rosemary, a little bit of margarine, and then some of this seasoning, and then you mix that up and heat it up in a pot, and then like it's like the most complex sauce, but it looks good. But I would have to buy most of those ingredients, and I would make a total mess. Just
You might have to send me this guy. I might have to try out some of his recipes.
okay, I'll post something shortly. But they look so good and so simple, but complex. And he uses an air fryer a lot too. I don't have an air fryer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could try that.
Sure.
I like to cook. I tried this.
Yes, you do.
I
Yeah.
made this keto stuff tonight. Oh, that's right. You've seen some.
Headshots, food shots.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh, so the computer question. I got
Oh,
totally sidetracked. Sorry.
Speaking of your homeboy over there.
Yeah. Walking recipe. All of a sudden, 3 times I think in the last week, I've booted up my laptop and it's like my one hard drive is just not there. It doesn't detect it.
Oh.
I'm assuming that means my hard drive is gonna crap out really soon.
I don't know. That's kind of beyond me to troubleshoot. I've never heard of that problem of the computer not recognizing the hard drive.
I would
Yeah.
check the wiring.
Make sure it's connected
I
properly.
did take it apart today, and like the thing with the laptop is like where the mounting screws are, like it's near impossible for it to come loose because it's like screwed in place.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I mean, I did that, and it seems okay for the moment. But yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna start backing up my data just to be on the safe side.
Oh, that's a good idea. If you're able to, I guess, can you access it? If it's not showing up, can you still access it?
No,
Like if you know the file directories? No. Okay.
no, it's like it's not even there. And
Gotcha.
the crazy thing is, it's the drive that I had Steam installed on.
Uh-huh.
So like when it doesn't show up, Steam is completely inaccessible. And it's
Oh, that's bogus.
so I just gotta like shut down and restart, and then like sometimes it'll pop up, sometimes it won't. But
Mm.
I apologize for the Discord message, by the way, but I couldn't stop laughing.
Nuh-uh. Is this a joke?
No, it's a legit mugshot.
Oh, I didn't open it.
Oh,
Is it what kind of drug charges?
oh.
I wonder. Like, are we talking about
Big.
some simple possession?
I mean, I'm assuming it's got to be something harder than
Weed?
Mhm.
devil's lettuce.
Simple possession, casual exchange, and violation of registration law. Misdemeanor allegations. This is nothing. But that's crazy,
It
though.
was the,
That's not a good look.
It was the mugshot that got me, which is why I
Yeah.
put that caption.
Oh.
No, now you got it.
Why did I think Darius Rucker is the guy he tours with?
Oh no, no, no.
This is
No, they
No,
are.
I think he's been mistaken for him a couple times.
that's
Yeah,
right.
they've. Yeah, yeah,
Now
yeah.
I
They always joke about it.
just like Router and that country singer.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Who's the guy who gave tours with though? What's his name?
Toby Mac.
That's right. I thought that was Toby Mac. Like,
Oh no, that would be horrendous.
right.
That would be.
That's on my jaw dropped. Like, wait, no, wait, what?
I can't see that happen.
Right, but Darius Rucker. Okay, yeah, like that's funny. Dude, post that in the.
I don't know. Should I?
I don't know. I
Save
think
the
it's.
caption?
I think it's funny, but I don't know how other people will take it. But I think it's funny.
You know what? I've already ticked off the whole.
PC community.
Yeah, PC group. So I might as well just go whole hog, right?
Lead into the villainy.
I need a picture though.
That just pops up.
Yeah, because like without seeing the mugshot, kind of missed the.
Right. That's the joke is he does look
Yeah.
like him though. It's funny.
I'll cook up some.
Some breaking news: country music star Gary
Oh. Sorry.
That's good.
Still think it's funny.
I thought it. But I have quite an inappropriate sense of humor, so sometimes I need a
Right.
a check.
Yep.
Were you Gron, did you do any of the Turnpike this week?
No, I thought about it, but I was just so dead. It
Yeah,
looked like
I was not there.
it looked like, well, like I was debating it, but then I was like no, it's like it's just Kimmering and Prime, and I'm just like and then I was
Okay,
also
I'm not the only one that did that then, because I felt bad.
yeah. I'm glad we were both in the same boat then. And-
Well, I mean, to be fair, like I was tired. My schedule has changed, so now it's a little bit different. And
yeah.
I was pretty beat, and then we had some stuff go on this week, and I was just like, I'm just not like. I just didn't want to hang out. Like it had nothing to do with the people. Like I just wanted to veg a little bit, spend some. With the new schedule, I don't see my wife on Mondays, so
Yeah, I was kind of just like, I'm just tired. I just don't want to interact. And then I think I crashed like around 11 or something like that.
yeah. I was in the same boat. I was like, I just don't want to people tonight.
No, I 100% agree with that.
It stinks because I'd like to see the whole crew get back together again.
Yeah.
Guido's still doing his 80-hour weeks, so.
Oh, that's been going on for a while. I feel bad for the guy, man.
Oh man, he needs a break.
I should check in with him just to see how he's doing.
Yeah, I was texting him a little bit before, and we have a group chat. It's just like Neebs and Guido and I, and I got in there, and then work distracted me, so I'll have to do that again. It's been a week.
Oh, I get that.
This looks kind of like a Dead Rising game. Just so interesting.
Which one's that?
Like a Dragon.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't it like? I remember seeing that it has like a there's an Animal Crossing parody to it.
Yeah, I haven't unlocked it yet, but yeah, there's an Animal Crossing minigame in it.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Kind of like Saints Row when you play the arcade games and get totally lost in them.
You know what that just reminded me of? Did any of you guys? Did either of you play Time Splitters?
Mm-mm.
Vaguely.
Yeah. In the main game, you could find these like cartridges, and you, in essence, like kind of like you know how you have your iPad or whatever on Borderlands, or like what is it? It's like a PDA. Or something.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like a second screen?
Yeah. Well, like to view your menu, you're looking at it's like the Game Boy like thing. They had something like that, and like in Time Splitters, and like they had like a couple mini games that you could unlock. And one of them was like this one of those like rocket games where you tried to land the rocket, and you only had a certain amount of fuel, but you couldn't, like, you had to maneuver it around stuff, and you couldn't let it fall too much, otherwise it would explode or break or something like that. Yeah. So that's what I thought of when you're talking about the different mini games.
Yeah, the first Like a Dragon game had a Mario Kart mini game called Dragon Kart. That was pretty fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's like when Mortal Kombat did that.
Yeah. Totally.
I miss those.
Actually, comes to think of it, I think Mega Man did something like that. For their, I want to say it was the Mega Man X collection. Okay, so I'm kind of concerned for my controller because it's like it's not charging while I'm
concerned for what?
I'm concerned about my controller because it's not charging when it's plugged in, even though that I'm using it.
How long's that been going on for?
But I just noticed it.
Oh.
This evening.
Oh,
because I remember playing some Monster Hunter like a day or two ago.
Because my PS4, the little port, the charging port, it's like a little loose, so you have to like charge it at like the right angle, like almost leave it propped up or something.
Yeah.
So maybe something similar is going on.
Well, no, I don't think so because I have one of those docks where it charges through the bottom of the controller.
Gotcha.
Rather than the top, so I'm not sure what's going on with the top. the other, I mean, the other issue. Well, the other issue, really more so, is with my setup. Is that the charging dock and actually it's actually the charging dock, the speaker, and my Wii U are connected to these different sockets on my power strip that's directly connected to the TV. And so when the TV is on, everything else is on. Well, those three things are on. So, and then, yeah. But when the TV is off, then they can't turn on. So, yeah. I mean, it's one. Yeah. Well, it's one of those like power saver power strips. So that was given to us by for free by our power company. So.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
You didn't get this power strip from like Timo or something.
I can't remember where it came from.
I'm just teasing.
Oh.
What's a joke?
Well, it was a very good one.
Do you not know me very well? None of them are good.
This is also
especially the one that fell flat. Did you see that one in the? You were speaking and telling me I should put the other one in the Discord. I completely forgot about that one.
The Lord of the Rings one?
Yeah, that confused everybody.
You know what I thought it was? You know what I thought it was? That like the jaws were edited to be like chiseled jaws like John Cena.
Oh, that's funny.
But it was so obvious.
It took me a second before I got it, and I was just like, "Oh right, okay."
Yeah,
that's funny.
It's like some of them are more obvious, like John Cena on the cover of WWE 2K20, and it's like a blank cover. Like, okay, I get it. But like, I'm trying to think of the connection between John Cena and Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, is
that
it?
one.
And I'm like, is it because they're all white? Like, I don't get it. And I'm like, maybe it's the jaws. Some of them have looks like the jaws are edited and chiseled.
That's funny.
Have you guys?
Yeah, I think I've seen that meme before, and it's just like it's just there to waste your time.
Just try figuring it out. That's funny.
Yeah.
It worked.
Random thought, but have you guys seen the movie Onward?
Oh, the Disney one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love that one.
My kid got into it for a while, and he watched it like every day, and it was really cool. And I like if there's a fast food restaurant, you know, that they go to in the beginning, kind of. Do you notice Did you notice on the marquee it says now serving second breakfast?
Really?
Yeah, I thought that was
funny.
I thought that was a really fun joke there.
Which one is Outward again?
Onward. It's the it's like the fantasy Disney Pixar movie with they're like blue goblin looking dudes. Chris Pratt.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
It was.
Yeah.
It was surprisingly good. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be terrible, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Be right back.
Don't threaten me like that.
Will Arnett's looking kind of rough these days.
What is?
Will Arnett.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's seen better days. Are you? I know you're a big football guy. You're not a pro ball guy, are you?
No, but I saw today, like, I kind of want to watch the dodgeball thing. I think they're doing a dodgeball, like...
Dodgeball. That I was not aware of.
Yeah, they've been doing that the last couple of years, and I'm like, I want to see it. I always miss it. I see highlights. I'm like, I want to watch that live one day. I should look up, when I'm done here, the schedule. Because I think they started doing stuff today, like skill shots and things like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They had the, I'm just looking at some of the summaries. They had the NHL All-Star team draft tonight. It's just, I think they're just trying to, like, pander to new fans and attract fans. It's like, all right, I hope this is entertaining. We got 4 celebrity captains, and then each celebrity gets to draft a team from the All-Stars. I don't know. I guess they're going to do like a round robin thing. I don't know how they're actually going to play it out.
Who are the captains or whatever?
So there's Michael Bublé. I forgot his name already. Who did I just say? Will Arnett.
Is he Canadian or no?
I think so.
Because I would imagine they get like hockey enthusiasts, right?
Yeah. Well, it's because one is Bieber, Justin Bieber.
Oh, sure.
And then the last one is Tate Gray. I guess she's a singer. I don't know her.
Like, I want to see Kevin Smith as a captain.
Right? Or what's his name? Wasn't he a hockey fan too? Ozark.
Oh, Matt.
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman. I was saying Matt Bateman.
He was a hockey fan. Michael Bublé just seems like a... who's into it.
Nice.
They do some interesting stuff with the skills usually, and that's more interesting than All-Star Game, but I don't know if I get to watch it. So what else has been new? Anything?
Not really.
Yeah, not a whole lot.
He's back.
Yeah, I've been back.
Hollywood Bones just took it to the next level. Okay.
The Darius Rucker thing?
Yeah.
Oh, you did it?
His reply.
Oh no, I gotta check it out in a minute.
Okay, now I gotta see it.
See, I only went half in. He went all in.
Wait, where'd he put it?
We got jokes.
Okay. Alright, hold on. I'm just looking at all the stuff from your
The Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I guess I caused quite the
yeah
kerfuffle, to use Chris's favorite phrase.
Kerfluff, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
I love it. I love it. I gotta catch up. I haven't heard a full episode in a little.
Oh wow.
I'm so behind.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea for you to get caught up before you go to 600.
Yeah. So
About that.
I was gonna drop that bomb on Tuesday night, but since I did not end up being there,
Yeah. You're not gonna be able to make it.
no.
Gotcha.
I mean, there's good news and bad news. I mean, of course I want to be there, so that's the bad news.
Yeah.
But so, long story short, we've been trying to put together a family trip, and that's the only week that we would be able to do it. But then we had the whole busted pipe thing at home, homeowners insurance claim, and we actually thought we were going to have to burn the vacation money to fix stuff. So, thankfully, no, we don't have to do that, which means we can do the trip, but that also means I'm out for 6 months. So, I haven't broken the news to Guido and Neebs yet because they've been really hounding me to go. And I want to. Like, it would be amazing.
Sure,
but it's
sure.
just that is the best week for us to do the family trip.
Actually,
we'll be coming back a couple days before 600. There's no way, like, I could just turn around and fly out again.
Actually, what Julianne and I are planning on doing is, like, we'll go to 600, but then we'll stick around for about a week, just to, for us to be together.
Nice.
Go vacation. So, at this point now, it's just getting the approval from work for both of us. So, but we've already booked an Airbnb. So, and
nice.
I've got tickets for both of us. So,
oh, that's cool.
So it's like at this point, it's a 98% chance we'll be
Sure, barring a unforeseen emergency or situation.
Yeah.
How far of a drive would that be if you guys were gonna drive it?
It's I would say it's about 10 and a half to 11 hours, which honestly it's nothing. Well, at least to me alone it's nothing. Me with someone else in the car, I mean, it'll probably take a little bit longer because of that factor. But
did you just throw your wife under the bus? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, I did.
Wow. So she wouldn't share the driving with you?
No, no. What I'm saying is that, like,
just less stopping.
Yes, less stopping and that's what I'm referring to. So,
tiny bladder, huh? Gotcha.
I mean, I'm not completely throwing her under the bus, but
I think you just two-hand shoved her. I don't know.
You were driving the bus, dude.
You backed over her too. It's messed up.
That's okay. She can't hear me anyway, because she's
That's what you think.
no, she's snoring.
It's all just an act. So there's going to be no finishing Baldur's Gate, is there?
For me, probably not. Probably not. Because after this, I think I want to get into Starfield, maybe.
Ooh,
But
I can't wait to hear your thoughts
I
on
know I do want to. I'm kind of pretty interested in Dragon's Dogma, but I don't know if I'll play that later this year. I don't know. It's up in the air what I'm playing after this though. But I saw that they just dropped. Bethesda just dropped I think their biggest update yet, like during the week. I think lots of fixes. Like I think they said they fixed like the eyes on characters and stuff, and hair and things like that. You know.
recently?
Yeah, just today or this week.
Oh, oh, crap. Okay.
It was in
Yeah,
beta
so
on PC for a while, and then it went live on all platforms. You know, during the week.
that is the other thing that my hard drive, because I'm a doo-doo brain.
Mm-hmm.
So my laptop has a boot drive that's only 256 gigs or whatever. Like that's just your strictly like boot stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Windows. And I have two other hard drives installed. So it's one of those other two that's failing. Well, I plugged in this external drive I have that's like a 5 terabyte or something. And I was like, all right, I think I'll have some space on it to move files over. Well, at one point, I had been using this 5 terabyte drive as an external Steam drive for like some of the larger stuff that I might not play too frequently, but still have it installed so I don't have to download it. So I figure, oh, I can clear some room on there. I'll delete the Steam directory because I don't use it as an external Steam drive anymore. That doesn't matter. So I click delete. This thing is compiling and compiling and compiling, and I'm like, man, I didn't realize I had that much on there. Do you want to delete all this because it's too big to move to the? Yeah, sure, delete it all. Come to find out, I didn't delete anything off the external drive. I deleted my Steam directory on other drives.
Dude.
So I no longer have Starfield and about 600 gigs of other stuff
Yeah.
installed anymore. Yeah. Talking about a face palm.
For like any sort of like memory loss stuff, my heart always goes out to those who experience that because I personally experienced that.
Wait, I'm sorry, you got really low and trailed off there. What'd you say?
I said whenever people talk about memory loss, like video game memory loss, my heart goes out to them because I've personally experienced that as well.
Oh no.
And it's not fun.
What happened? Is it a bad memory? Am I like digging up dirty stuff and I should just leave the sleeping dogs lie? Because it's cool if you don't want to.
I'd be happy to share it. So
show me on the Gabe Newell doll where the bad game touched you.
So growing up, I had one of those. It was the white memory card for for GameCube, and compared to the black memory card, the white memory card could hold like 4 times as many games on there. And so, oh yeah, so I had that sucker like about half full, and I had a whole bunch of games on there, and I have no idea how it happened. And I remember distinctly I was playing Need for Speed Most Wanted, and when it went to it needed to save, and so it recognized that the memory card was corrupted, and I had to delete everything. And
that's even worse than I was expecting.
oh yeah.
Oh no. Okay, you win, because at least like this is just my game installs. Like my cloud saves will be there. So like I just have to there's going to be a dozen times where I go to play something and realize like, oh crud, it's not installed anymore because I deleted the directory and I have to re-download it. But then it'll just be re-downloading and I'll be good to go. That's yeah, no, that's that's way worse. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So
Jeez.
thankfully I haven't had that issue since then, but now that I think about it, I don't know where my white memory card is anymore. So
Did I tell you my Fallout story?
no, go for it.
Oh, dude. This one was painful. So I had played through Fallout 4 beaten, and the DLC hadn't gone on sale. Like I was waiting for like I think they had a season's pass for Steam. So I was waiting for a good sale on the DLC basically. So I think I had just gotten it and I hadn't started the DLC yet. Well, that year for our vacation, summer vacation, we actually went to Boston. So we saw like some of the sites. It was really cool. It was a really fun trip.
Freedom Trail.
Yes.
Which is actually it was actually in the game, right?
That's exactly where I was going.
Oh, okay,
so
right
we
on.
actually did the Freedom Trail.
Did it lead you to the underground place?
No, that was disappointing.
Yeah, it's not real.
It's not. I wish it was. I was expecting Evolved. I gave them a 1-star review. No. So we get back to the hotel that night, the night we did the Freedom Trail. We did a bunch of things that day. And so everybody goes to sleep. I'm awake, and I had brought my laptop on the trip because we drove. Like it's not that far, but 3-hour drive-ish, I think. 4 tops from where we are. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fire up Fallout 4. So there had just been this big Windows up. So I pull out the laptop, fire it up, jump into Fallout 4. I go to hit continue on the main screen because like that's how you get into your game, and continue is grayed out, and I'm like, why is that grayed out? Why can't I continue my game? So I'm like, all right, that's weird. I just exit the game. I'm like, I'll just relaunch it.
Yeah.
Well, that was the worst thing to do.
Well, how come?
Once you do that, it updates the cloud save.
Oh, right.
So it showed no saves, and then I closed it, reopened it, and it uploaded the cloud save.
And now
you
really got nothing.
Yep, totally screwed. I lost everything. And what really killed me was not so much the Fallout part. I lost all my cloud saves for a period of time.
Shoot.
So my kids and I played a ton of Terraria. Actually, it's probably one of the few games I can say that I played with all 5 of them. So like we had like 7 years of worlds and characters and all this
Oh.
stuff. All that got wiped out. I was so upset.
Shoot.
Somehow, I don't remember how, but I did get the Terraria stuff. I lost Fallout, and that's fine.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah.
But the Terraria stuff was cool to get back. Somehow I managed to finagle that. I don't know. The only thing I could think of is it had something to do with OneDrive. When Windows patched, it like updated the where some of the Steam saves were stored or something like that, or moved them to the OneDrive folder, and that's what messed everything up. Certain stuff like I just couldn't recover, like Fallout. But that was such a bummer. I'm like freaking out in the hotel, everybody's sleeping. I'm trying not to like, what?
Right. I mean, it seems like it's like a battle story or battle scar. I feel like everybody has those stories. I've been like lucky my whole life to never lose a save on anything or corrupt a save or whatever. I've been pretty fortunate. The only saves I've ever lost is like my old Donkey Kong Country saves on the SNES because like the battery and the cartridge eventually died. Like that's it.
Right. That happened with a lot of Pokemon, didn't it? I thought I remembered.
Oh,
hearing
probably.
about that.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, and that reminds me.
Sorry.
Well, I've been thinking of like I think it would be really cool for my wife and I to play Pokemon together, and so I know it. And one of the things that I'm thinking of doing is like swapping out the internal battery, because at this point, I mean, the game is what, 20 years old.
Oh yeah, the originals easily. Ooh, sorry.
Here, hold on one second.
He's going to the goggles.
I'm playing. Let's see, I'm playing it right now on my laptop. The game.
Thank you for stopping by.
Okay, it's 19 years old.
Oh wow, really? That's it?
Yeah.
I thought more.
Well, I'm talking about Pokemon Emerald. That's Generation 3.
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. I gotcha.
Because I don't think the other. Let's see. Wait. Yeah, I guess you probably would have had to take care of. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, never mind.
One of the more fun parts about Infinite Wealth is you ride around the city on a Segway to get around.
I saw that. That's kind of crazy.
Instead of like running around, it's so fun. Like, and the controller vibrates like a little hum while you're on it. It's pretty cool. Well, because the other games, it's either running everywhere or taking a cab. This is like a really nice medium.
I don't know why I didn't connect the dots. You're playing this on Xbox, I would assume, right?
Nah, bro. This one's not on Game Pass.
Oh, it's not.
No,
okay.
The man
so
who
you're on PS5.
Yes, the man who erased his name is on Game Pass, but not this one.
Oh. So the man who erased his name, that's the newer one?
That one.
No.
No, that one came out. That's the bridge between Like a Dragon and this one, Infinite Wealth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is the newest one. Before this released, Man Who Erased His Name. It was the newest one. It's like a
Gotcha.
10-hour, 15-hour, like I said, bridge to explain the events between the two games, which I did not play. I don't care.
It's Like a Dragon 400 Days.
What is that
Was
for?
it 400 Days?
I don't know. What is
The
that?
The Walking Dead one, didn't they do one where it
Oh,
was
I
like a
don't
bridge
know.
the seasons?
Maybe. I
The
don't know.
Telltale.
But I can't believe this studio just cranks out these games. It's nuts.
It seems like they do a pretty polished job with
Yeah,
it
they do. I can't. You want to talk about sweatshop crunch conditions? I can't imagine what that studio's like.
too. Right?
Well, like they did last year, they did Ishin too, Like a Dragon Ishin, that like feudal Japan one, if you remember. So they did like Sobakai.
That was a while ago.
Well, Ishin was an old PS2 or 3 game, but they remade it, and it released last year. Like a Dragon Ishin.
Oh, okay.
So they did Like a Dragon, and then Ishin, and then Man Who Erased His Name, and now this release. Like in 3 years, that's like 4 releases or whatever. And then that's not to mention all the other Yakuza games before this, like Yakuza 0 and all the Kiwami spin-offs. Like, it's ridiculous.
One of these days, I want to go back and do the just the regular like Yakuza games.
Yeah, I have a friend. He played through all of them recently. He's crazy like that, though.
That must have taken some time.
Yeah, but I can't play like that's also pretty crazy to just play through a whole series like that without like playing anything else for like a palate refresher, you know?
Yeah, that's a lot of games.
Yeah.
Yeesh. I want to do the Alan Wake back to back because I got the I have 2. My wife got it, and it came the remastered original one. And it's been a long time since I played the original, so I was like, no, I don't think the original is that long. Yeah, I can play it first and then go into 2 because I've heard 2 is really good. But that's only 2 games. We're not talking.
Right. 12 entries.
How many? Yeah, and they're not small games either.
No. No, not in my opinion, they're not.
I mean, I'm sure you could mainline the story and cut down stuff, but yeah, it says Alan Wake is about 10 hours. So let's see, where would you start with Yakuza Remastered? Is that 0 technically?
Oh yeah, 0. If you're gonna start, I guess 0 is like one of the better ones because yeah, it's kind of.
It says the remastered collection is 121 hours. Wow.
Yeah, no.
It says the guy who's playing Breath of the Wild for how many hours there, Dud? I have no idea why I just said Dud. I got
Dud.
nothing.
I thought I said Bud. I kind of heard Bud in there.
I think that's where my brain was supposed to go and my mouth didn't follow. I don't know. I had a short circuit.
I do that a lot too.
Yeah. I was about to say that.
Yakuza 0 is 31 and a half hours if you just do the main story. If you do the main and extra, it's 64 and a half. If you're a completionist, it's 142.
Ooh.
Yeah, because there's these games have a ton of side stuff.
Is that more than like the Shenmue games?
Maybe I'm not familiar with Shenmue that much. I just know they're story-heavy games, right?
Yeah, I never played them.
Yeah, neither have I.
I've heard good things about the story, but I've also heard that like there's a lot of busy work to do in between. Gabe streamed them at one point, I think. No.
Yeah, I think by the time I started listening to MTTG, Gabe was not streaming anything like regularly besides like Extra Life stuff.
Same here. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him stream anything.
Not yeah,
I saw
I like,
Chris do a couple streams.
but like I'd like to. I mean, obviously I know that they're busy doing whatever else, but it'd be cool if they did more. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
in a dream world, whatever.
Oh, absolutely.
Like even Chris,
yeah.
Absolutely.
when McCracken streams his Extra Life stuff when he used to, like it wasn't just like some hodgepodge setup. Like he had like overlays and a good camera setup. I'm like, damn, that's like a legit, like it's like almost as good as Zed streamer, or better. Like it was like,
I mean,
it's like, dang, you really
the video guy better have a good setup.
right.
Yeah.
But he did, yeah. I
Yeah.
remember I was watching his stream when he finally got the platinum for Overwatch. He was like going nuts.
Hmm.
Nice.
I think he realized he was like he was closer than he thought he was or something like that. He's like, all right, I'm gonna grind this out, and he was trying to capture it on stream. So he was
Nice. That reaction.
elated. Oh yeah, it was kind of cool. There's probably like a dozen people or so, 20 people, maybe 24, I don't, in the chat, like a bunch of the people from the, from Discord and
Right.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
It was a fun time.
Aloha.
And a hush falls over.
I'm getting some
Classic.
some shaved ice.
I want some of that. It looks good.
Ooh, a trucker hat.
Does look like an interesting. Don't know if I would. That would be a Game Pass game for me. Try before you buy.
Sure. Nope.
Have your guys' boots going.
Fast.
Not fast enough.
It's already Friday tomorrow. I was telling my wife earlier. I was like, dang, it's already Friday. We made it.
Yeah, it is. 3-day weekend. Let's go.
Oh, yeah?
Every week now.
Oh.
New schedule.
Oh.
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
Nah.
So, I wanted to go see my son's basketball game last week. So I was trying to like work something out with one of my coworkers just to come in late. And I normally relieve him on all 3 days. So like I do the 3 night shifts, he does the 3 day shifts. And he's like, listen, why don't you just take the night off? He's like, go out to dinner after the game, or even just spend time with the family. Like, do whatever you want to do. He's like, take one of my days, I'll take your night, and then you don't even have to worry about it. It's like, yeah, that's not a bad idea. So it actually ended up that the Monday before the basketball game was his wife's birthday, and they just got married. So he's like, well, can you do it anyway? He's like, because if you're okay with it, he's like, I'll take my wife out to dinner for her birthday. I can be home, and then you can be at your basketball. Yeah, sure. So we swapped, and after doing it, he's like, I'm not supposed to be telling people yet. He's like, but I might be getting a new job and dropping some hours here. He's like, that would work way better for my schedule if we just did that permanently. He's like, you take my Monday day, I'll take your Friday night. So now I do a 24 from Monday into Tuesday and a Wednesday overnight at that job, and I'm done for the week.
Dang.
And then I just got my Thursday night here that I do part-time, and whatever else, if I pick up extra shifts, then that's totally optional. But yeah, it's kind of sweet. I get off on Friday morning. I don't have to be back until 8 o'clock on Monday morning.
Jeez. Nice, dude.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah. That sounds good to me.
Sorry, not trying to rub it in.
No. It's good to share good news.
Yeah,
I don't take it like that.
Yeah. It's been a bit of a crazy week, so that's kind of the upswing. Some of the other stuff, not so much of an upswing. We're going to focus on the upswing portion.
Hey, that's fair.
It'll still take some getting used to. Like I went in this past Monday, it was just like, oh, what am I doing? And then you start looking at the clock, and that's not the right thing to do. No, you're on a 24.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to start counting the hours like 3 hours in. No.
Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster.
Right. I totally just mentally checked out. Like, I'm done. This is crazy. I'm like, I'm gonna have to not do that again.
Yeah, especially if that's your new schedule.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and what kills me about it too is coworkers make or break. You're not working with the right people.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to. So I knew the kid that was working the day shift. And I was like, all right, yeah, this could work. Like, I haven't worked with him, but I know people that have, and he seems good. Because we have some people that you may not want to be on the 24 with. So literally the first day I'm working, he's like, oh, by the way, I got to drop the shift in March. He's like, my daughter's, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, custody stuff has changed. Like, I have to have my daughter on Monday, so I can't work. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't want to be selfish right now, but I haven't changed my shifts in like 13 years, and the minute I do, somebody bounces on me in the first day, I'm like, all right, okay.
Well, screw you anyway.
Right. So now I'm curious to see who I get. I don't know.
Well, as you said, that could make or break you.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, we'll see. But it all pays off when that Friday comes, and I should be getting ready for work right now. Nope.
Mm.
Hello?
Oh, his phone died.
Ah.
Man, I just got pulled into like this guy's like life story.
Getting all the backstory, it seems
I
like.
am, yeah. It just happens randomly.
Oops. I accidentally closed Discord.
Accident.
Well, I mean, it is getting late, so, you know, you mess things up a time or two.
I know the feeling. Definitely know the feeling. I know you follow football.
Mm-hmm.
Must have heard about the groundhog.
No, no.
Huh?
Groundhog's Day thing?
Yeah, the groundhog saw Mahomes' shadow, so now we got 2 more weeks of Taylor Swift.
Nah.
But seriously, though, with this weather, it feels like spring is already.
Oh, not here. I wish.
Yeah,
How warm is it there?
Hold on, let me see.
Today we hit a record high 55.
Oh, I still got a foot of snow outside.
Yeah, it's 45 right now.
Oh,
Yeah, not this and then not this Saturday, but next Saturday is supposed to be 63.
wow.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Yeah, feels weird.
I wish. I'll take it.
Yeah, I feel like at this point now I'm kind of just over winter, even though that the past couple years winter hasn't been very bad.
Mm.
I'm still just like, all right, I just want spring.
Yep. Same. Melt all the snow. I won't even look back.
Yeah. But, oh well.
Graphics are crazy.
Yeah, they're not bad in here. They're well made. Like they don't bug. The games don't bug out. You know, everything's done real good. Like the games are fun. The mini games that is, and everything's real creative. And at the pace they pump them out, you know, it's kind of impressive.
The hair is usually the one thing they don't always get right, or looks a little goofy. Doesn't look like that.
Sure.
Looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Looks realistic.
Yeah.
Even though the main character kind of has RKF.
RKF.
Resting Kabuki face.
Yeah. Hmm.
I'll be here all week. Tip your wages, try to deal.
Alright, it's super late. I need to
I
get
know.
to bed.
I was gonna get off as soon as this conversation was over, but man, it's been going on for about 15
It's
minutes
going
now.
on forever.
Well, I was like, okay, let me go turn this mission in at the taco stand. I did that, and then it immediately, goes into this spiel.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
See, that's the thing with Chris is that the conversation just keeps going and it keeps getting later.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That is one of the reasons I am nicknamed the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah. Yeah. So, alright, gents. Have a good night.
You too. Have a good night, bro. Thanks for hanging.
Yeah. Bye.
Have a good night later. Dude, this little hot dog cart is like good healing items for cheap. Oh, nice.
Hot dogs are food for the soul.
Yeah, 150 HP for $5. That's a good deal. And then a lot of the stuff that restores mana makes you drunk. It's usually like alcoholic beverages.
Oh, okay.
They got iced coffee here that reduces drunkenness. Wow.
Oh.
I'll take 10.
But it's not a Chicago dog. What the heck?
That's
man?
okay. As long as there's a bun, a dog, and at least one or two fixins, I'll take it.
It's not a sandwich. It's not a sandwich.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Magazines. Got check out the magazine rack. Free magazine. You read the magazine, it like increases the XP in your current class.
Oh, so it's like the books in Skyrim.
Yeah, or Fallout. Yep, totally.
Comic books in Fallout.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go fight these schmoes. Then I'm gonna call it.
Simple plan.
Oh, I missed him.
Put him in a body bag.
You know what? I'm not divided on, but most of the RPGs I play lately, when your characters level up, they don't like refill their health bars.
Oh, really? That's a thing?
Oh yeah. Like in Sea of Stars. Pretty sure it was Sea of Stars. When you level up, your health bar like stays, it doesn't regain at all. I think that's pretty bogus.
Yeah, no, that's not okay. I'm pretty sure Starfield's not like that, because I think there were a couple of times where I was like in rough shape and I leveled up at just the right time in a firefight.
That's
like, oh man, that saved my butt.
And that is exactly why that's such a satisfying mechanic. And a reward for the level up,
Right. Does this one not do it either?
You know what? I think it might. I think I'm confused because there's a level up and a rank up. Because you see right there, there's experience and then job experience. There's two bars, the level and rank. So I think when I rank up, I do not gain, I don't, my health doesn't refill, but the level I do. Because the job is your class, basically. And level is overall level, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have very many jobs right now. Unlocked, yeah. Oop.
Sick baseball bat.
Yeah. The barbed wire.
Yeah, it's kind of like a dying light type thing. Looks cool.
Sure. Yeah, and like a dragon, there's all kinds of different jobs. You can get like a fortune teller job. And, you're wearing like big oversized like garb clothing, like a fortune teller would. Like a big robe basically, and like your weapon is like a crystal ball.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. This one guy, like the mage class was like a break dancer. So he had a lot of like spinning moves where he like spinning kicks and breakdancing moves, and there's some moves where you could like lower their attack or defense, and to do that, like it says he like spits a nasty diss or something, and he gets in someone's face and like taunts them, and then it lowers their like attack and defense. Like it's like funny and clever how they in the real life, like they apply like RPG mechanics into like real life situations.
Jeez.
Yeah.
The mainline Yakuza ones are goofy, but not like to that level.
No, that's why I like a Dragon series. They're definitely much more a lot more humorous in the way they the world is.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
See, cool.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. All right, that's going to end my stream. Thanks, everybody, for checking out while you did. I'm going to call it a night. Everybody have a good one out there. Appreciate the chat from my Discord buddies. Y'all have a good weekend. Be well. Take it easy. Catch you next time.
Super Mario RPG, Sonic the Hedgehog, Donkey Kong 3, Adventures of Lolo 1 and 2, King's Knight, Dig Dug, Juman Fu, Harvest Moon. You write this song? League Puzzle Pokemon, Toe Jam and Earl and Panic on Funkotron.